Hello, hello, hello. Oh no. Hold on, you guys. Stop it. Good Lord, my apologies. Mouse. Okay, we're back to the comments over here. Hello, everybody. As you could tell from the mouse, I'm sharing a mouse with someone. Mouse
Hello.
voice Kim herself.
Hello. Happy holiday. Happy 4th. Happy all that.
Yes. First and foremost, let me just say, as somebody who lives in the Midwest and has lived in the Midwest for the majority of my years, we have seen a lot of Fourth of July's, and it has become a bit of a worrying trend in the last several years, where people show up with boxes of fireworks and all their fingers and toes, and they don't go home with all that. The fingers and toes is what I mean. So please, we love you guys. Be very, very careful. Never forget these are tiny explosives. You're lighting the fuse. They'll blow your hands open. They'll blow your fingers off. They're not nothing to mess around with. So please, please, please be very careful. Enjoy your 4th of July. Celebrate our nation's Independence Day. And just be careful. Let the rocket's red glare happen in the sky, not in your hands, all right? All right. So it is Masterpiece Theater. We are back. I've got an itchy ear. Holy Lord, what is going on? I am super excited because of a couple of things. One, as you can tell, my voice is getting better. I have learned a little trick here. I have learned that part of what I think is going on with my voice being so raspy for so long was that I was just, I don't know why, but I started watching through the playthroughs, and I'm projecting a whole lot, and I really don't have to. I'm right here, and I think about these live streams as like a mini con. So I talk like I'm at a con. I really don't need to be doing it. I'm putting an undue amount of stress on my throat, on my voice. I started thinking about this because not a lot of people know this, but there was a day when your boy here uh, was fancied himself something of a vocalist. I used to sing, is what I'm trying to say. That was before my voice dropped, and then after my voice dropped, I more or less just yelled a lot. Long story short, I started feeling some of the same feelings in my voice box as when I was a younger. When I was in choirs and I was doing singing and all that stuff. So I started saying, well, clearly it's because I'm really projecting. So I watched some videos, and I was like, yep, I'm projecting pretty far. So we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to ease back. I'm going to try. It's really hard for me not to, but I'm going to try. So it started working. I can actually talk now. I can talk like I'm not a chain smoker, like I've just ran through 6 or 7, sticks. And my throat feels better. So I'm excited about that. I'm also very, very excited because we just got back from Heroes Con, and it has been quite the week since then. Some of you guys forego coming to the Wednesday night streams. No, no worries, no judgment. So I'm going to do a little bit of a recap about some stuff that we did talk about on the Wednesday night stream, in an effort to keep you guys up to date with what's going on and tell you about these cool things that happen at cons because some of you guys can't be there. We're going to talk about that real quick. While we do that, however, I'm going to ask you to do it. I got to. Could you please share this out as soon as we hit 30 people? I'm going to bust out one of these 2 pieces that I've got prepped and ready to go. We got a Doctor Who cover. We got a Mary Jane Watson cover. I may have spent a little bit too much time on the pencils for both of them. I kind of got into them both. So I'm really looking forward to either one of those. I think you guys will like them both. I hope you guys will like them both. So as soon as we get to 30 people, I'm going to ink that bad mamma jamma up, And then I'm going to also make a pretty sizable announcement. Um, you guys are going to want to know what we're doing here. So the sooner we hit 30, the sooner I can start inking this and tell you guys what's going on. Okay. So please, 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 please share it out. Get it out there. All the Ryan Ambroses in the world, all y'all, do your thing. Do your thing.
Can we read a couple comments?
Yes.
Some people have said stuff to you.
Oh,
I
no.
don't want to miss it.
Mouse. Hold on. Where is it at? Where's it at? Let's go to the top. Sonny Patel says, hey, what's going on, Sonny? Robert Sterling says, happy Saturday, Jeff and Kim. Longest countdown ever. Yeah. Well, we find ourselves kind of last minute after the show is actually started. Some things that need to get worked out. Just windows getting open and the final tidbits of prep. And so we just figured, you know what? We've got 2 intro videos. One's a 30-second countdown and one's Miguel's nacho video. Run them both. So that's the only reason why, Robert. That's all. Karina says, hi, Jeff and Kim. Hello, Karina. Misty says hello. He says, hey, Misty. Facebook user Vish Rudy, what's going on? Hey, Vish Rudy, could you hit the StreamYards link so we can see your lovely name and face over on the StreamYards, please? Because right now it says Facebook user, and that just won't do, Vish Rudy. That just won't do. Andy Poole says, dude, what's up, brother? How you doing, Andy? Misty Lawrence says, Assassin's Creed and Mash-terpiece Theater. I'm so happy tonight. Are you in? I know. Okay.
Oh, I bet she's playing.
No. I know. I'm going to ask because sometimes it can happen. Like you get super hyped up for a game and you get started and they hook you with the first couple of missions that are kind of fun, and then it kind of goes. Is it still kind of you really having fun with Valhalla? It sounds like you are. Kim Sonny says hi, Kim.
Hi, Sonny.
Boom. Todd Smexy Beast Sir Irvington says, hello, Ed Weirdos. Happy early National Blow Off a Finger Day. Now, Todd, we talked about this. We just got done talking about this. You got 5 of these on each hand. You got 5 on each toe. Let's keep them like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Keep them. Boom. Misty says, I'm ecstatic that Kim is back. I know.
Well,
I know.
Thank you.
We all are. That means the Nana is upstairs with the boy, and he's had a bit of a rough week, y'all. We think he's teething because his bottom 2 were here. Again, while I'm talking about this stuff, share. Get butts and seats. His bottom 2 teeth are in, and we can see like 2 or 3 on either side of the lower jaw on both sides, like coming in through the gums. So he's just lining them up, like magazines, just ready to, which makes for a very grumpy, hurting, frankly, little boy. And he just went through, or is currently going through, his 9-month regression. So.
And he had his 9-month checkup.
And he has 9-month
Friday,
checkup, and they had to give him his Hep B shot right
that
in his
we
leg.
weren't expecting to get.
We weren't expecting it. We were told he wouldn't have any shots on his 9-month. He had a shot. Yeah. So it's been a bad week. I haven't been sleeping. Kimberly hasn't been sleeping. So yeah, but he's up there with Nana, and he's smiling. So we're happy.
Well, he also has Tylenol.
Yes, Tylenol. That is also, yeah. Robert Sterling says, you're a tiny explosive. You bet you're. Yes, I am. Then he says, we need to play again, Misty. It's been too long. I know, right? Robert says, sing something now. Sing what? We can't sing. I literally.
You said that you sang. So he.
Oh, I sang. I used to. Oh, yeah. No. I'm still not there. And besides, all the stuff that I sang post my voice dropping was like metal songs. I was in a metal band. Most people probably wouldn't like it. Rob Moisel might like it. He's got excellent taste when it comes to metal music. But you might. I don't know. I don't know.
Says next time you're in Anaheim, you need to do karaoke.
No, that's the problem, because it's like karaoke is like pop songs. Like nobody wants to hear me sing Fireworks by Katy Perry. All right, it's
they
terrible.
all want to see you
No,
sing
it's
Fireworks
terrible.
by Katy
When we
Perry.
lived out in San Francisco, I did karaoke. I had so many friends who we would constantly go into Japantown, doing karaoke. I had an absolute blast. But in listening to the recordings back, no, my big barrel chested gravelly voice sounds terrible singing like I said, fireworks or the pop songs. And let's be clear, the only songs that I could actually sound good singing are metal songs. And again, they don't have those on karaoke. So it's like the closest I could get is like old Def Leppard or something, and that's not even close.
He goes, I'm officially talking to myself. I'm now going quiet.
We're talking. Love you, buddy.
Well,
oh, are we behind? Okay.
yeah.
Justin Mullins says, living in the city, that's a gunshot, not a firework. Please be careful where you shoot, not up in the air. Same with when the Chiefs win. Yeah. We actually live outside of city limits. We live out in a bit of the country, and let me tell you, you think that is only a city thing. Mm-mm. You get a bunch of people out here who do a lot of hunting or just live country life, and Kimberly is always like, you think that was a gunshot? I'm like, maybe.
I always think it's a gunshot.
Might have been. Yeah. Yeah. I would say about second week of June, however, probably fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on now. You
No.
Okay. It jumped.
Missy says she's game.
Nice.
Chris Mitchell says announcement spoiler commission list is opening in 2029.
How did you know, Chris? Who told you? No, not even close. But stick around, Mitchell. You're going to want to know this. Missy says, I'm still loving it. Nice. Robert says, McDonald's. Absolutely. Andy Poole says, I'm okay. Hope all is well with you and yours. Excuse me. We're getting through, brother. We're getting through, Take it one day at a time, baby. One day at a time. Robert Sterling says, lame joke. Sorry. No, I loved it, actually. Rick Lawrence says, hi, guys. What's going on, Ricky?
Hi, Rick.
Scott Newton Jr. says, hey. Oh, my God, Scott, how are you doing, bro? I know you probably don't necessarily want to talk about everything that's going on, but we are all very worried. We're all very thinking about you a ton. Hopefully everything that's going on.
You'll have to tell me later.
Oh, I just told you that he was just going through some stuff, so hopefully everything is okay, brother. I don't know the nitty-gritties, and I'm sure you probably don't want to say, but we love you. We love the whole family. We're rooting for you. We're pulling for you. If you need anything, reach out. We love your face. Good to have you here. Then Facebook user says, what's up, Jeff and Kim?
Rob Moisel,
what's going on? I was just talking about you, buddy. Just talking about you and your excellent taste in the metal music. But bro, your Facebook user over here in StreamYard, come on, click that clickety clack thing. Come on. Oh, that jumped again.
Ryan
Ambrose says, shared. I love your face, Ryan. Thank you so much, brother, man.
Nana.
Huh?
Nana.
Oh, this is JJ, and I am watching you, Dad. Oh, my God. That is awesome. Hi, Bubba. I love you, Bubba. Misty Lawrence says, Tina Sorrentino, Chad Park. Yes, reach out to the weirdos. Grab them by the hojos and pull them in, because they are going to be very, 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 very upset if they miss out on the announcement we're going to make. Ryan Ambrose says, well, share again after I get in the house. Moist. Thank you so much, Ryan. Love your face. Mixie says, lol, I want to. It's going to happen. What? Play more games? Is that what she's talking about? I think
Probably.
So. Mitchell says, now we do. Now we do what? I think there's a whole conversation going on that I don't know about. Robert Stanley says, I did a day to remember last time I did karaoke. Excuse me? They got a day to remember. What karaoke were you going to? Because let me be clear. Now, to be fair, I haven't been to a karaoke since 2008, 2007. So well over a decade. So there may very well be some really good selection of like genres and songs that, I mean, we were singing, what is it, Sinatra that sang My Way? I Did It My Way.
I don't even
like that was the kind of stuff that we were singing. And like I said, Katy Perry and all that stuff. So, I mean, if there's new stuff out there in the karaoke lists, we're down. We're down. She might have been talking about karaoke. Misty might have been talking about karaoke.
Brennan Young is the next Facebook user.
Brennan Young, what's going on, brother? How you doing? How's everything going? Please hit the StreamYards link so that it says your name and your face on the StreamYards. Because right now, it just says Facebook user, and you are so much more than that, Brennan. You all are. All you Facebook users are so much more. Alex Gonzalez says hello. Hello, Alex. How you doing, brother? Missy Lawrence says Sam Hefner, Duh Hefner, Chris Mitchell, Miguel, Addie L. I think she's just literally like tagging people and saying, get your booties.
Yeah, we're 9 people away.
We're 9 folks away. Love your face. Circumstances says, what up? Looking forward to Fountain Con. Bro, okay. If you guys didn't know, one of the major announcements I'm making here right now, since Heroes is done, I'm going to talk about Heroes while I ink, but I'm going to also keep the eyes moving forward on the next show. The next show is called Fountain City Comic Con. If anybody around the Kansas City area is at all interested in comics, this is the comic-centric show for you. So a few years ago, we had Planet Comic Con. Still have Planet Comic Con. But there was a competition. There was a competing show called Kansas City Comic Con. They went to the same venue, trying their best to sort of compete. But they got too big too fast, overextended, and they had to kind of rein it back. So they started over as a smaller convention called Fountain City Comic Con. And they were one-day events. They weren't 2-day or 3-day or whatever. They started off as one-day events, building up a good fan base, building up a rapport, all this stuff. I went to the last show. That was a one-day show. Talked to the guys that were running the show. Judd, Barry, everybody. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you guys know who runs Fountain City, you know these guys are stand-up dudes. Awesome, awesome dudes. All they want is a show that's all about comics, family-friendly. Bringing in local talent is a big deal, but you know, they're not going to limit it just to Kansas City artists, although there's a lot. So right now we're looking at Mr. Kansas City himself, Steve Daniels will be there. I'll be there. Ed LaValle, I think Ed Bickford's going to be there. I think Brent Peoples will be there. I think Kyle Strom will be there. Like the list is sizable, you guys. It's the first time that they've done a 2-day show. And to be frank, they're really, really taking good care of me. They really, really are. They're putting me and my mom up in a hotel. They're giving us a table. They're really, really supporting what we're doing here. So if you guys are anywhere near New Century, Kansas, I'm going to be putting posts up more as we get closer. New Century, Kansas, July 30th, and whatever that last weekend is, July 29th, 30th, 30th, 31st, whatever that is. If you guys are going to be there, please, please, please support these small local shows.
Was it New Century?
New Century,
Kansas.
Kansas.
Makes more sense now. I told my dad it was in Fountain City, Kansas. We couldn't find Fountain. We Googled it and couldn't find Fountain City.
Fountain City is the nickname for Kansas City because we're the city of fountains. It's in New Century, Kansas. But yeah, support the local people, man. Support them. They do stuff that's family friendly. They keep it small, and you can talk. It's not like you're being rushed through to the next. The next person's got to get through the line. You can talk. It's a very fun, intimate kind of setting, and I adore these kinds of shows. Plus, like I said, really stand-up guys that are taking care of me and some of my local friends. So please, please, please. I'm actually considering opening up a pre-show commission list. So if any of you guys are looking to swing by and you'd like to get a commission from me, I'm thinking about it. We'll see. It depends on how much time I have. But yes. So Marcus, I am very much looking forward to it. Can't wait to see your face there, brother man. Okay, hold on. Whoa, that jumped. Missy says, you don't have to read my tags, just warging to get people
just working.
Oh, thank you, Missy. No, I love reading them. You're out there just pulling. Like if we're on a rope pull, like a tug of war against the algorithm, Misty is one of the people on our site.
We're like anywhere between 9 and 10 people away.
Yeah,
It's
we're super close.
Yeah.
Todd Irwin says, Jeff, you need to check your emails. I may have sent you some music to listen to whilst drawing all that sexy art. Todd, I'm telling you, this week has been nuts. Everything from the boy, getting me set up. So I had some business side stuff that I was working on this week as well. If you guys didn't know, I use post scheduling apps like later.com to schedule into the future my Instagram, Twitter, those posts. And I'll do it all in one chunk of time. And I'll get I liked later.com, to be frank, because they give you 30 posts per social media. So you could plan, since I only do 2 posts a week, that would get me like 3 months of lead up time. They've changed their pricing structure so that the free plan now only gives you 10 per. It's a pain in the butt. It's just one of the many hats that you have to wear if you're going to be a comic book artist today. You could pay people to run your social media, but we've seen plenty of examples of people having to apologize because their social media managers either go rogue and say something that they don't agree with or something like that. I'd rather not. I'd rather just take care of it myself. For now, I may end up changing my mind later on, but for now, I'm still running my own social medias. And so that's just how I do it. I will post, I will schedule posts into the future using these sites. But again, it was a bit of a pain in the butt and they wanted to take it down by a third. Yay. So I'm using Buffer and Later now. So it's taken a little bit more time because I have to do it in 2 different freaking places. But that's what you got to do, because I know you guys like to see the posts. I like to post them. I like the conversations that we have with them. So we're doing it. I also today put up my very first YouTube short. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys like that. But it's just it's part mixed with trying to get work done, mixed with the baby. It's been one nutty week, you guys. Share.
yes, Rob, we can see your name
We
now.
got you, brother.
And Vishruti, we can see your name now too.
Nice.
Yes.
Chad Park says, good evening, and I'm just getting home from the beach and forgot my phone today. No worries, brother. We're happy you're here.
Go
We're
to
starting
the beach. Don't ever take your phone.
Yeah, don't take your phone to
Yeah.
the beach. That's the whole point of the beach.
Yeah,
Get away.
go have fun.
But we're happy you're here. We're starting a little later, but we're happy you're here. Misty says, listening to Jeff do karaoke, particularly the fireworks song. Oh, Misty, go and show them what you're worth. All right. Make them say, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. I got you. See, I can't do anything more than that. I literally had an Instagram video that had to get deleted this week. Yeah. I don't think I told you about this.
No.
It said, oh, you got copyright stricken by Disturbed for the song Stricken in it. I was like, first off, that song hasn't been played around here in years. Second off, when did I have what? It was from 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And it was me doing my work and he was playing in the background. I was like, I mean, this is crazy. With all the stuff that I see on social media that's allowed to be on there. And we're not tearing it down. Disturbed. We love Disturbed, both of us in this house. And I wasn't even seeing it. It was just plain. I don't understand. But they needed me to delete the video, so I deleted it. It's been a crazy week, Todd. But I will check it out. I will definitely check it out, brother. Misty, you don't want to hear me singing. No, not anymore. Robert says, round 1, broski. Did Taking Back Sunday too. Nice. Put broski by accident twice. It's all right. I love you, Robert. It's fine. Then he says, but my main song I usually do is Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. That's a good song. That's a great song. Roger is here. Love you, brother. How you doing? Whoa. He says, good evening, Jeff and Kim, and all my Ed weirdos. Love your face. Dude, we're 6 people away from me shutting up and getting to inking. So please share. Just fire them out there. Fire them out there. Keela Park says, hey, everyone. How's everyone tonight? We're doing great. We're even better that you're here. Thank you so much for being here, Keela. Love your face. Cliff Jones says, most karaoke DJs can pull up just about any song off the internet now. I usually sing some obscure stuff. When I go to karaoke, and most of the time when I think about karaoke, I'm actually thinking about like the karaoke booths where you go, you have some shoju and some, okay, I guess
when
it doesn't
we
have
went,
to be in J-Town.
over 12 13 years ago.
Yeah.
They didn't have
They
the
didn't-
internet. It was
yeah.
just one of those karaoke machines.
It was the
that
machines.
you,
The only
the
interaction
old
you had,
book
yeah,
that
the
you
only
picked the
interaction you had
song
with a
and-
human was the guy that was like, "Do you want more soju? Do you want more food, apps, and all that stuff throughout the night?" That
Yeah,
the
it was
worker,
all-
that's all that they did. So, yeah,
It is old school.
It's old school, baby. It's old school. Cliff Jones says, "Hello, Jeff and Kim." By the way, hello,
Hello.
Cliff. Love your face. Misty posts the StreamYard link. Thank you, Misty. Chris Mitchell says, "Because baby, you're a firework." Oh, get jumped. Come on and show them what you're worth. Make them say, "Oh, oh, oh." As you should, you know you want to do it. Yeah, no, I read it and I was sitting there, but I can just hear the DMCA strikes being dropped like Thor's hammer on my face. Eli Salazar, what's up, fam? How you doing, brother? How you feeling? Hopefully you feeling better. I have not reached out to our mutual acquaintance just yet. It has been one hell of a week. I will be doing that soon. I cannot tell you how excited I am about that, but I'm gonna keep that close to the vest, keep that hush hush until we see how it all shakes out. I still can't thank you enough for it, bro. I can't. Vish Rudy, yes, we can see you. Thank you so much. Scott Newton Jr. says, as a theming DJ myself, I hate trusting that a YouTube karaoke track will be any good or not. Yeah, I bet. I have over a terabyte of songs. Good God. I probably have what you want. You probably have more than what I want. Marcus says, I'm hoping for a Jeff Edwards commission at this con. Can't wait. Freaking love it. Can't wait. Ryan Amber says, I tried to vote yesterday, but it's closed. Ryan's talking about I was up for several nominations for Ringo Awards. It was Best Villain, Antonio from Siphon, Best Hero, Silas from Siphon, Best I think New Comic was one of them. Siphon, Best Limited Series was Siphon, Best Publisher was Top Cow, Best Penciler, me, Best Inker, me, Best Cover Artist, me. If you guys didn't have a chance to vote for it, no worries, it's done. You don't have to sweat about it. We'll find out if I got a nomination. If I did, for the 3 individual nominations, Pencil, Inker, and Cover Artist, everybody who voted for me, hopefully you'll have screen capped your confirmation email and sent it to the email, the Gmail email address that Misty set up, because I'm going to do a free giveaway for each one of those, a free commission for each one of those that I get a nomination for, if I get a nomination at all. So yeah, I love it. Mouse. So yeah, that's what Ryan's talking about. Thank you, Ryan. I love your face. Andy Poole says his art's worth it, Circum. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. Andy is by far being too sweet. He everything we have worked on, I've given him black and white art, and he's turned it into something that sings when you look at it. He's a masterful colorist. If there's anybody out there that is at all interested in the future watching this video, if you're at all interested in working with somebody who is not only really talented but awesome to work with, you need to reach out to my dude Andy Poole. Just do yourself a favor, save the time, don't go searching.
Sorry, could you say?
Bye, Siri. That's my best recommendation. I have all kinds of stuff that I plan on working with Andy in the future with, so get him while you can, because I'm going to keep that dude busy. Circum says, Marcus says, claim. Love your face. Doug Moore is here. Hey, what's going on, Doug? Missy says, they got you hooked. They get you hooked. Who's they? What are we talking about
I
here?
think when you're talking about like social media.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Then Facebook user says, hey, Misty. Who was that?
I think that was Marcus Turner.
Marcus Turner, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I believe.
Hopefully we got that name right. It says,
what was it again? Hey, Missy. Yeah.
Hi, Misty.
Turner.
There we go. Boom. Then Misty says, I can't understand how other people get the videos and reels with music. There has to be a special way to tag it. So from my understanding, you can do certain things on the reels over on Instagram with music. You can't carry it over to Facebook. Maybe you can now that Facebook is owning Instagram, but for a while there you couldn't. Yeah, each platform has their own little quirks. It's a real fun thing. Misty says, hi, Marcus. Rick says hi as well. Boom. We are 7 people away from me shutting up and getting on this. So please, please, please Share, share, share. Get butts and seats. I got to tell you guys about this. I'm dying over here. I think it's probably Marcus as well. He says, Ricky, my man. And then Jake Sutliff says, Happy 4th, everybody. Jake, hit the StreamYards link because right now it says Facebook user, and we don't want that. We want to see your beautiful face and name. Yes, Happy 4th. Missy Orange says, look around. If your buddy is missing, check on them. That sounds like a line from a show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anastasia's over here on the YouTube. She says, Hi. Hello, Stasia. Hello. Oh, that jumped a lot. Sam Hefner says, we're coming, getting food. Get your chow, girl. Amy Youngbird says, hello. No singing here, but we went to a concert this weekend and my little 90s loving heart was so happy. Toad the Wet Sprocket, Gin Blossoms, and Bare Naked Ladies. Yeah.
That's a great lineup.
That's a lineup straight from like 1994.
I would love to see that.
I would be just I'd be geeking out. I'd be embarrassing. That's how much I would be at the point of being embarrassing. Andre Lamont says, hello, Jeff, Kim, and all the other weirdos. Hello, Andre. How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. Misty says, I only got like 4 confirmation emails, y'all. Well, those are good odds for whoever, if we get it. Those are good odds for those people. Ryan Amber says, don't worry, I voted like 100 times before it closed. Ryan, I love your face. Scott Newton Jr. says, so has it been 1 week yet? It's been 1 week. I gotta stop. Oh, it hurts. Ah. You know what I'm doing over here, right? You get the joke. It's been 1 week since you
looked at me. Yeah.
Threw your hands in the air and said,
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
I knew what you were doing, Scott. Kimberly, like I said, the boys keeping us up. We're brain isn't braining over here. Dahab says, here. Thank you, brother. Michael Selipek says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Love your face. Andy Poole says, aw, shucks. I added the goofy thing in there because I imagined that you'd be kind and sweet like Goofy. We've never met in real life. We got to fix that, Andy. I got to come out there and see you. Andy Poole says, oh, I'm sorry. Michael Salopik says, Doctor Who. Yes, I got a Doctor Who blank ready to go. We are 6 people away from me shutting up and inking. Ooh, so close. Andy Poole says, light of my life. Jeff, light of my life, mate. Oh,
Aww.
big heart, bro. Of your face. Ryan Ambrose says, what's the exact date for your art auction? I know you said 3rd week. I did, Ryan, but I'm not going to talk about the details of it just yet because I'm waiting for people to get in here because I don't want to have to say it like 3,000 times. So, Ryan, if everyone could, we need like 7 more people in here and I will start talking about that very thing, Ryan. That very thing. He gives us the StreamYards link again. Thank you so much. Facebook user says Marcus, aka Circum. Marcus. Wait, did she give it to him already? Yeah,
she sent the link.
Nice. Okay, Marcus, hit that StreamYards link so that your Facebook name shows up as Marcus, aka Circum. Love your face. Then Facebook user says Eli Salazar, what is up, brother man? He says, I can't wait for WonderCon. I can't either. It's going to be huge. While we wait for 6 more butts to fill the seats here, I will also talk about con schedule. So we have started looking into the conventions, you guys. I told you guys right now, priority 1 shows to get into are Planet, WonderCon, and Nashville. Cons that I really want to get into are Comicpalooza and MegaCon. Last night on Steve's stream, he brought to my attention that the people who put on MegaCon is a company called Fan Expo, and that they have a convention going on right now in Denver. And I tossed out the idea when Steve said he'd like to go. I said, well, I'm pretty close to Denver. I'm in Missouri. Colorado's not that far away. I could swing up there and we could get the dynamic duo back together. So I reached out to him on the stream. He said yes. I said done. So now we're going to go to WonderCon, Planet Comic Con, Nashville Comic Con, Fan Expo Denver. We're going to try to also go to MegaCon, Orlando. Here's the crazy part, you guys. While on the page, fanexpohq.com, I came to learn that, holy crap, they got a lot of cons. Fan Expo has a lot of cons. I've been wanting to go to Comic Palooza because I had heard that there was no more Fan Expo Dallas. Wrong. It's still a thing. I've been wanting to go to Fan Expo Dallas since years and years ago when Steve was going to it, and he went to it and said it was a good show. I did not know that they were all part of the same group. So after doing some research, looking into all the Fan Expo conventions, here are the shows that I'm looking to try to go to that are Fan Expo conventions. MegaCon, Fan Expo Dallas, Fan Expo Denver, Fan Expo Chicago, and Fan Expo St. Louis. I'm trying to go to all of those. Obviously, there may be some conflict of schedules with the other shows that I know I'm going to, WonderCon, PlanetCon, so on and so forth. But those are my big priority for shows, and I'll tell you why. A couple reasons. One, I've been to Dallas. No, I've been to Denver and Chicago, but in different shows. I went to Pop Culture Con in Denver, and it was an amazing show. I loved going to Denver. I'd like to try it. I'd like to mix the best of both worlds, because let's be clear about something, you guys. Fan Expo puts on a really good show. They get really good celebrities. They take care of their artists. They are really, 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 it's a really good organization. First and foremost, there's no hoops to jump through. There's no jury selectors for the work you've done in the published work you've done in the last year. They're really, really old school and simple in the way that if you apply and you pay, you're in. I love that stuff. That's how cons should be, in my opinion. So I'm really going to show them some love, and I'm going to really try to go to a lot more shows with them. I've been, like I said, I've been to Denver, been to Chicago, both great cities for art. I want to see what it's like for great cities with art plus Fan Expo experience. It's going to be great. Dallas, however, never been to a show there. I'm looking forward to that. And St. Louis, like a lot of these shows, used to be Wizard World St. Louis. My mother and my brother actually went to that Fan Expo St. Louis this year, and they had a great time. St. Louis is in my state. I should be going to this show. So, yeah. So there's a little update on the convention circuit coming up in 2023. I may not go to all of those. I more than likely will not go to all of those because that's like 10 cons. And going to a show basically once a month is just not possible with the boy. Besides, Planet Comic Con, WonderCon, and MegaCon are 3 back-to-back weeks in March, you guys. Oh my God. So March is gonna be hellish. But we're gonna do it. I gotta get out there and see you guys. We got 25 people here. We are 5 people away from me shutting my gums and getting on the inks. Oh man, okay. Todd. He says, never got an email confirmation for any of my Ringo votes for some reason, regardless of the email account I use this year. I haven't been getting a lot of stuff in my emails for some reason in a long time. Yeah, I always check my junk folder. That is freaking weird, Todd. That is super duper 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 weird. I don't know. I'm sorry, buddy. Hopefully it's all cleared up by now, and hopefully you'll be getting them since the Ringo Awards they're finished with the votes. Hopefully there was something on there, and then they can just send the confirmation emails out. Now I really don't know. We're 5 people away. Jake Sutliff says, "Am I a person or a Facebook user now?" You're both. Person. And you're now a person. We love your face. Facebook user says, "I'll make sure I stay close by." Who's that? Eli. Love your face, bro. Thank you so much. Scott Newton Jr. says, "You're a person to me, Jake. You're a person to all of us, Jake." He says, "Olive juice to you too, man. My man, olive juice. Elephant shoes." Yeah. Rob Moisel says, nice reference, Jake. I agree. Chris Mitchell says, I'd be embarrassing. So just normal Jeff Edwards then? He gets it. This guy gets it. Misty says, Todd, we have seen some of that and said we would take screenshots as well. Okay, nice. Chris Mitchell says, Hope one
Was for me.
was for me.
An email confirmation.
Oh, okay,
Order
gotcha.
for 4.
She
says yes.
She
got
said,
that.
yes, I got that noise. WandCon and Sundrop Party.
Eli.
I think that's WonderCon and Sundrop Party, and I'm there all day long, bro. All day long. Chris Mitchell says, sweet, and I just need Jeff to get nominated so he can draw something from me.
Not draw something.
So cannot draw something. Oh, well, yeah, no, I agree. I was starting to get a little iffy, but now I agree. Facebook user says, I definitely want to do MegaCon next year. Marcus, I love MegaCon.
4 away.
We're 4 away. 4 more people to get me to shut up. Seriously, I love it. It's worth it. It's worth it, bro. It's such a good show. Jake Settler says, if you come as far north as Rhode Island or further, let me know. 27, we're 3 people away.
3.
Jake, if you could give me some input on actual cons that are up there. I've never been to the New England states. I would love to go to the New England. I mean, I've been to New York, but New York and Washington, D.C., those are the hot spots for Kimberly and I. Outside of that, and we've only been there once each.
I'd love to go to Rhode Island.
I'd love to go to Rhode Island. Oh my gosh, yes. So
I want to go to Maine really bad.
Maine, Rhode Island, all of it. Yes, please. Yeah. But let me know. Let me know if there's any conventions up there.
2 away.
2 away.
We need 2 more.
Oh,
2
we're
more.
so close. Oh my gosh. Facebook user says Steve is coming to WonderCon.
Eli.
Steve Leidick? No. When did that happen? Man, I wish this was the Wednesday night show. We're 1 away. Dude, if Steve's going to WonderCon, that's going to be sick.
1.
We're 1 away. And Steve Leidick might be going to WonderCon. Man, I hope we're talking about the same Steve. Oh, my Lanta. Get butts in hair.
I'll read. You watch.
Okay.
Fan Expo bought out Wizard World, and they have Fan Expo in St. Louis now. This year, it was 3 weeks after Planet Comic Con. Yes, it was. Ryan Ambrose says, okay, share some more. Eli Salazar says, Phoenix.
Ooh, okay.
Ryan says, Fan Expo Toronto. Kidding, I know you guys are working on it.
We are. It's actually their most highest attend show, Fan Expo, because Fan Expo is a Canadian company.
He also says Dallas is usually good, I hear. Yes.
That's what I hear too. So yeah, I'm leaning. We're 1 away, you guys. One person away. I'm leaning really heavy. 30. All right, Tim. I know you want to read the comments, but we're gonna do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Here is the announcements. The original art auction is on. Tomorrow, I am intending. We're gonna go hang out with the family for Sunday. On our way there, I am intending to go and get the supplies that I need to do this. You guys maybe wonder what supplies I'm talking about. I don't just send original art out to you guys whenever I ship it out. No. I will go out and I will get like 1/4-inch plywood in giant sheets, and I got a few tools here. I'll cut them down to 12 by 18, and then I'll sand them around so that no snags happen. I'll make them nice and super smooth. That is the backing board that I will then adhere your watertight plastic bags that the original art will be in, so that there is absolutely no way that your art can get bent, dinged up. They would have to break a plywood board, and then we're going to have a fight on our hands. But that is what I do. I had to get bags. I got bags. I had to get the shipping supplies from the USPS. I got the shipping supplies from the USPS. The only thing I need left now is I need those boards, and I need to cut them down to size. That is what I'm going to do tomorrow. We're going to get the boards. We're going to do the original art. I put this out on the email list, everybody. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with the email list, Kim, could you please run the chyron across the bottom? I have a website, my own website, www.jeffreyedwardsillustration, all one word, no capitals.com. If you go to the homepage and you go down to the bottom of the homepage, there'll be a spot that says sign up. That is the email list that I will use to make any and all major announcements. So if you guys want to know when I start doing my own comic, when I'm putting out this children's book that I'm going to be working on, when I'm opening up my commission list, when I'm going to do original art sales, because I'm not going to be able to sell everything I own just this one time. I'm going to be doing original art sales in sort of cycles. You're going to want to stay on that email list. You have to sign up. All they're going to do is ask you for your email. You give them your email, and then you go to that same email and confirm it. It may go to your spam and junk folder because we've had that happen a couple times. Search for the confirmation email, confirm that bad boy, and then what I do is I get an updated and growing list of email accounts that I send all these emails out to in one fell swoop. That's what we did Monday night when I first sent this out to everybody. The other thing is, you guys see I'm talking about it here Saturday, but the email list got it on Monday night. As a thank you for being on my email list, you guys will always get notified first. You'll get the exclusive about any major thing that's going on with me. So, and everybody will tell you, I don't spam you guys. I think I've sent out maybe 5 total now, maybe 6 total now. And I've had it for a while now. So, if you guys want to know, if you guys want to keep up to date with anything, you're going to want to get on this right here. Boom. Right there. We're walking it. We're walking this dog all the way across. What is the original art that I'm going to be selling? Where is it coming from? What are the projects that I was working on that had produced this original art that you guys may be wanting? Here is the list as I can remember it from the email that I sent out. It's not limited to these pieces at all. I'm sure I'll find more. Warlock 5. Andy Poole is here, so it's absolutely serendipitous that I'm talking about this now. Warlock 5 was written by Cullen Bunn and Jimmy Z. Johnston. I did the pencils and inks, and Andy Poole was the colorist. I have all the original art still, with the exception of a couple covers. I have all of the original art. So, if you guys want a comic that is done by me that has every fantasy trope you could hope for, like I said, knights, dragons, there's necromancers, machine guns, and magic, and all androids. There's all kinds of stuff in Warlock 5. So if you guys want to pick something up that is, I mean, it's pretty rare. It was a 60-page book, so there's only 60 pages of pencils, 60 pages of inks. If you guys want something that's pretty rare, they are considering doing more for Warlock 5. But nothing's really happened yet. So you guys want to support the channel, support what we're doing here, and pick up some original art. That's one.
I pulled up the email.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll
just read it. I'll just read it. So, Warlock 5. So I've done work on tabletop games. You guys might not know this. Ooh, I wish I could pull my game out. But Manhattan Project, it is Manhattan Project Energy Empire. It's a tabletop game that was put out by Pegasaurus Games, and they were sort of a sister company to IDW Limited. Back when I met IDW the first time, was working on Turtle stuff. They turned me over to IDW Limited. Turned me over to Pegasaurus Games. They became Minion Games. I worked on Firing Axe, a Viking Saga, Kings of Steam, Manhattan Project. I think it was called Cold War, Manhattan Project Energy Empire. I worked on several tabletop games, but Manhattan Project Energy Empire was the first time that I didn't just do the card art. I did the card art and I did the box art, and I think I may have actually done. Oh no, I did expansion packs. I didn't do the board art, but I did all the art that you could possibly do in the game. So if anybody out there likes tabletop games and you'd like to see some small bits of art that were made for action cards and player cards and whatnot, or the cover, and you like the way I draw, we got good stuff. So we got Manhattan Project Energy Empire. I also did a excuse me. I did a promotional poster for a local con that was going on out in Springfield, and it was really trippy and really fun. It was so it's basically a pinup of Black Adam and Mysterio fighting a mecha Abraham Lincoln, because Springfield is the home of Abe Lincoln. and they had this very special statue, or not statue. It's a hid bust of Abe, and it's kind of got this iconic shine to the nose because people will come by and touch his nose. Well, it's brass, so they rubbed off the patina, so he says brass turns like really dark brown as it ages, except for the parts where the patina rubs, and it's that bright brass. Well, it's this dark patinaed brass statue, except for this glowing brass, shiny brass nose. It's really funny. But I did the artwork for that. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I want to sell it. So there we go. So we're doing that. The Ringo Award nominated story, Dangerous Lesson, collected in the anthology called Maybe Someday. Oh, yeah. Colored by my dude, my main man, my brosif across the pond, Andy Poole. Got all the pages. Got all those pages. So if you guys liked the story that got us nominated, I'm selling the pages. We got the Ninjak #1 cover, pencils and inks on separate boards. Exo Man of War #5, pencils and inks on separate boards. Harbinger #1, pencils and inks on separate boards. Hellcop #1, same thing, separate boards. Shadow Man #5, Star Wars Adventures #1, same thing, pencils and inks, separate boards. Supermassive #1, Radiant Red #1, Rogue Sun #1, same thing, all of them pencils and inks on separate boards. I will be taking a poll to see if you guys want to buy that as one massive triptych as opposed to splitting it up. It does kind of belong together, but we'll see. Armorclads #1 and Archer and Armstrong #1, both of them pencils and inks on separate boards. You can buy just the pencils, just the inks. You can buy them together. I think I missed something. Oh yeah, this little book called Usagi Yojimbo. I will be selling Usagi Yojimbo, the pencils and inks on separate boards. And then last but certainly not least, I don't have every page. I don't have every cover from Siphon. As you guys well know, I try really, really hard to show appreciation to the people that work with me on projects. This was a really long project, and I wanted to show those guys on the team my appreciation. And since I'm not a writer, my words failed me, but I'm an artist, so I gave away art. So I gave away to the people on the team, the Siphon team, original art pages. So I don't have all of the original art pages, but I have the overwhelming majority of them. Unfortunately, all of them are okay. So unfortunately, not all of them are available. Well, that's the best way I can put it. So what we'll do is the pages that are available, I'll just post them up there. You guys can see what we're looking to sell, and then if you guys want them, get them. I also would like to give you guys some general ranges of prices. Can I have that one? That back, my good lady.
I'll find it. I didn't know you wanted it.
I think in general, the prices are going to be dependent on how much time it took for me to do them, and the complexity and the time that it took to do the piece, along with popularity. Tabletop games are fun. I like them just as much as the next guy, but they're not nearly as popular as comics.
You just said a variety of price points.
Yeah, so a variety of price points. So if I'm just winging it here, starting prices for like the Mecha Abe print, pinup, the art on that one, we'll start with maybe, I don't know, $200 for the pencils and inks, something like that. The Manhattan Project Energy Empire, maybe $100 for the pieces, for each piece. There's no pencils and inks on those. It's just the inks. Yeah. And then we'll go up from there. Obviously, the covers that I did for Supermassive, the covers that I did for Ninjak, Exo, Harbinger, Shadowman, since they were all connecting covers, they took a long time. So they're going to be more than $200 to start off with. But I just want to give you guys an idea about the ranges. I know that in the past I've sold covers for $600 to $1,000, sometimes more than that. If that happens, that'd be fantastic. But we're not going to start the minimum bid off that way. We're going to start the minimum bid off at a little bit more of a gentle reasonable price. Yeah, so that is the beginning, width, and breadth of the stuff that I'm going to put up for auctions. It is going to be July 23rd. That is the third week of July. I got some advice from you guys way back months and months ago when I was first talking about this, and I think it was Roger that said go ahead and try to do it on the third Saturday of the month, whatever month. And I was like, okay, that's perfect because if that's what you guys want, that's what we'll do. Third Saturday of July, July 23rd. Boom. So you got 3 weeks, everybody. 3 weeks to be thinking about what pieces you would like from that list. 3 weeks to start saving. 3 weeks. And then it is on. I don't know how many we're going to do. I'm just going to pick random pieces from the stash. And we're going to do it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very, very, very excited about it. So yeah. Art auction. You asked for it. I'm so sorry it took so long to get everything situated. We had a lot of crap going on. But we're gonna do this. I want you guys to have this work because I am proud of it. There's work that I've done in the past where I wasn't exactly super proud of it. I am very proud of these pieces, and I want them to go to you guys because you guys have been here basically since day one. So I want you guys to have them first. Whatever pieces aren't sold when they're up for auction, they're only going to be available once. I had planned on doing them, trying to sell them again on Whatnot, but I haven't really been able to build up my Whatnot fan base because I haven't been able to do it. So I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell them on Whatnot. More than likely, what I'll do is I'll take them to the conventions and try to sell them to the people who are fans but don't show up for the live streams. So the idea that I'm trying to get across, you guys, is if you guys want this art, you better get it because I'm going to be trying to get rid of it in multiple platforms. Yeah, because like I said, I want it out there. I want you guys to have it because I'm working my butt off on it. I'm really proud of it, and I want them to go to good homes. They sit here and collect dust for as long as I have them. That's not really what I want. I want them to be enjoyed, So, yeah, you've been warned. You have been warned. All right. My apologies, Kim. I know you want to do a lot of comment reading, but I had to do my spiel. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm not even going to ask you. Well, no, I will ask you guys. Okay. Doctor Who, we're going to jump down to the bottom of the comment section here. Doctor Who or Mary Jane? Those are the two covers. Which one do you guys want me to do? Yes. If anybody's wondering if I know that July 23rd is San Diego Comic-Con weekend, yes, I do know that, but I don't care. You guys have been waiting. I love you guys. I want you guys to have this stuff. And the next time I'll do it, I don't know if I'm going to do them every month. I might do like every 2 months. I might do a quarterly thing, depending on what you got, depending on the turnout. If you guys are at all interested in original art, if you come and you support and you spend money, I will keep doing them. If you guys, if it's just not your bag and you're not too worried about it, I won't waste your time with it. It's cool. But yes, I do know we're starting off on San Diego Comic-Con weekend. It's just I don't want you guys to have to wait any longer. I really don't. I'm ready to go. I'm excited about it. It's one of those swords that have been hanging over my head, and you guys haven't been putting pressure on me. I've been putting pressure on me, and I don't want that anymore. I am really bad about if I say I'm going to do something and it doesn't get done quickly, like I start getting really like antsy. Like I'm like, oh God dang it, I just got to get done. And this is one of those things. So San Diego Comic-Con weekend or not, we're doing it, baby.
Eight for Mary Jane, 2 for Doctor Who.
I think it's pretty much determined at that point.
Yep.
Heck, we're even getting notifications from Uber Eats to do the Mary Jane. All right. I'm not going to argue with the consensus of the crowd. Besides, I really want to get drawn. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is the piece that we are going to do tonight? It's Mary Jane. I told you guys about that. It's Mary Jane. What?
He goes, it's close, but I think MJ might have squeaked it out. Yeah.
Very close. Very, very close. I agree. Hold on. Where's the one where it goes? There we go. So it's Mary Jane. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little information about Mary Jane. In this version of Mary Jane, inside the book, it appears that she's got some sort of superpowers. I'm not sure. I remember when they did Renew Your Vows and Mary Jane from, I think it was Earth 16618, something like that. Another, a multiverse version of Mary Jane. She had the spider powers. And if I recall correctly, her superhero name was Spinneret. And that's what, first off, I think it's adorable because it's the cutest part of a spider. The spinneret is actually what a spider shoots, excretes the web fluid from, a real life spider. So I love that they actually gave her, like, just sounds cute, spinneret. But she had her white and red costume, but she also got the symbiote, the venom symbiote. So I did not choose to use the red and white costume. I chose to go with her symbiote costume. And it should make sense once you see who she's paired up with. So it's Venom, Symbiote, Spinneret, and Mary Jane, and the Punisher. Yeah. She looks like an absolute demon with her skulls everywhere. Yeah. So I had a lot of fun drawing this one up. Let's do this thing. So really, it's Mary Jane and the Punisher. But it's not. Because it's Spinneret.
So unfortunately Facebook has cut off the comments, so if you came in as Facebook user and I don't know your name, I apologize. I'll just have to read your name as Facebook user. Chris Mitchell says, "Oh, my friend invited me to Fan Expo in Denver next year, so I'll either try and do that or Fan Expo Dallas next year, and you will draw a commission for me."
I will. I absolutely will. Now, I will be using finger paints, and I will be nice and drunk, so it comes out absolutely beautifully. You know, I'll give it the Mitchie special. No, I'm so looking forward to it, but I really, really am. I've said it before. I'll say it again. One of the things I like to do with the conventions is to try to go to new shows, if at all possible. And I've yet to go to a new show in a while, it feels like, because we keep going to a lot of the same ones, which is, there's nothing like wrong with that, but it's nice to get out there and expand the weirdos, meet new folk, and really it comes down to I had no idea Fan Expo had acquired so many more shows. I'm a big fan of Fan Expo, big fan of just the way that they're doing things right now. The website says that MegaCon pulled in 120,000 plus people in the con, and they haven't decided to change the way that they take their applications. I love that. I love that they're just keeping it pretty simple. Like, you pay, all right, you're in.
Ryan Amber says Fan Expo is huge. Missy Lawrence says, "Oh, guys, can we get 30?" This was a
while ago.
Todd Irwin says, "I really wanted to go to St. Louis this year, but I couldn't afford to go so close after Planet." Completely understand. Missy says, "Who are we missing tonight?" I haven't seen James yet.
James Dunn?
Yeah, Robert, where's James Dunn?
True.
Andre Lamo says, "Stop the gum flapping." Chris Mitchell says, "Some of you people need to force your kids to watch this or something. Come on."
This is one of those moments where Mitchell, he's got a big brain idea, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it. Put your children through the horrors of watching this show. I agree, Mitchell. I agree.
Sunny Patel says, "Yeah, when I did vote, I didn't get an email. I screenshot and sent it." Nice.
We will take it.
Beckerman says, "Hey, Jeff."
Beckerman. Becker? Mike Bex? Bex! Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's Bex. What's going on, brother man? How you doing? Been a hot minute, bro. Miss your face.
Facebook user says, "Hey, Sorry, that's one of the Facebook users. It's so far back on Facebook, I don't know who.
Hey,
that
Facebook
is.
user. Hey, how you doing?
Um,
Please repost with your face and name, or hit the StreamYard. Well, actually, please hit the StreamYard link and then say something again so we know who you are.
yeah.
Because we want to get you on the wheel, bro.
I
Sis,
think it could
whoever
maybe
you are.
Terry Jeffries.
What's up? Terry
Might
Jeffries?
be Terry Jeffries. No, Terry Jeffries is down there. I don't know who it is. Sorry. Scott Newton Jr. Ryan Ambrose has sent me the link twice, so I now count as 2 people. I like it.
First off, thank you, Ryan. And I don't know if that's how the wheel works, bro. But we like that you're trying. We do like that you're trying.
Todd Irwin says Sunny Patel, I screenshotted mine too.
Yeah.
Ryan Ambrose, okay, I reshared. Misty Lawrence says so close. Scott Newton Jr. says, oh, I'm well aware of that. Todd Irwin says, Missy Lawrence, I never saw anything about sending the confirmations. Or did you block me from seeing the post? Ha ha ha. Missy says, missing some of our people, Terry Horner Schiffman.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Mitchell says, I hear Quahog, Rhode Island is nice.
I do. I hear it's a lovely spot up there in the sands.
David Mansell says, came in to say hello, can't stay at 25th hour and 13 and a half to go.
Good God in heaven, David.
Good night.
Get some rest, brother. As soon as you can. Oh.
Terry Jeffrey says, what's going on?
What's going on, Terry? How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here.
Oh, the hey is Brennan. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you.
Brennan. Thank you for clearing that up, bro. Appreciate it.
Amy Youngberg says, we just got back from a trip and spent a few days in Boston and then got on a cruise, and one of the stops was Bar Harbor, Maine. Very pretty. Oh, that sounds amazing.
First off,
man, I want to be in your family. Yeah, you went to a concert and then you went to a Boston and Maine and on a cruise.
Good Lord. Man. Okay, next time you
Can
guys start booking it up, I'll switch my name for a hot week.
Youngberg. I can take the name Youngberg.
Yeah, we look.
I like
we
the
look
name.
the part, right?
Yeah. Steve Leidig, am I going to WonderCon?
Are you going to WonderCon, Steve? Steven. Hey, Steve, did you hear about those other Fan Expo shows that I'm trying to focus on? Please tell me you did. Please tell me you're going to those as well.
Missy says, Todd, I think it was the last week we mentioned it, and I didn't have a chance to update the post, but it was the stream video. Eli Salazar says, is Steve Leidig going to WonderCon?
Is Steve Leidig going to WonderCon? I don't
know. It doesn't sound like he is.
Or he's just messing. I can totally hear it in Steve's voice, and he's got that tone like he's just messing. Maybe. He might be. I don't know.
Misty Lawrence says, Steve Leidig, I can't wait to see you in Raleigh and give you a big hug for that piece you finished today.
Ooh.
Chris Mitchell says, Jeff Edwards, no way USPS can damage this piece of OA. USPS says, hold my beer.
Yeah, no, I'm listen, I understand that could be construed as a challenge. I want it to more than that. I want it to be taken as, so far, they've done a great job. Let's keep it up. Thanks, USPS. Love you, boo. No, it was not a challenge set down. Please don't do that. No.
Can't wait to see you guys from Facebook user. Oh, from Steve Leidig to Misty. Andy Poole says, big up.
Yeah.
Brennan says, just subscribe to it. It hasn't quite hit, Brennan. It's still showing you as Facebook user. So hopefully it will do it.
It'll catch up.
Chris Mitchell says, you say you send out emails for all major events, but I don't remember seeing one letting anyone know you finally colored my moss font.
I said big events, Mitchell. I said big events. Not, okay, finally, Mitchell will shut up. Love you, bud.
Van Gogh had mirror 42 says hi.
Hold on, what? Van Gogh admirer.
Oh, I see it now.
42. Anybody who's
that's a good name. Sorry, I didn't read it.
Admire Van Gogh. You are tops on my book.
I didn't read that right.
Thank you for being here. Love your face. Hello, Van Gogh admirer 42.
Andre Lemos says 5 more. Marcus Turner says, I'm in on the newsletter. Yay.
Dude, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And I
Brandon,
wasn't joking. If you wanna do something, have me over on your channel, talk, whatever, shoot the shit. Let me know. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Because you guys, he has a YouTube channel. Just saying. Just saying.
Brennan says he really wants the Star Wars #1 pencils.
A lot of people want the Star Wars #1, Brennan. A lot of people. But they're available, bro. Start saving up. Start saving up.
Ryan Amber says pencils and inks belong together.
You know what? I agree, but there are some people who really, they just want pencil commissions, pencil art. I won't say no. I won't say no.
Chris Mitchell says price dependent on time it took to do them.
Yes.
Star Wars will definitely be the most expensive.
Swear to God. Swear to God, Mitchie.
Sorry, I stopped. I knew where it was going. I stopped. Michael Palmer says, me too. Ryan Amber says, I like Jeff's prices compared to
Jeff's prices
compared to his fans. I like Jeff.
Let me see.
Prices compared to his fans.
Yeah, I'm not understanding that one, Ryan. What you mean? Compared to my fans?
Is that a good thing? A bad thing? I don't know if that sounds good or not.
Yeah.
July 23rd is okay. We read that.
Yeah.
I'm going to share out. You've been warned. Todd Irwin says, I wish I could participate in the auction, but sadly, I'm not doing the greatest job wise at the moment. Oh, sorry
Todd,
to hear that. Todd.
Like I said, buddy, no worries.
Yeah.
And again, this is just the first one.
Yeah.
We're just doing this the first time around, and I will be taking the pieces. If they go on the stream and they don't sell, I will put them in a separate binder and that portfolio, and that portfolio will be the portfolio that I take to shows. That's how I'll know. Okay, I gave you guys the first crack. If they didn't sell, that's okay. I'll take them to conventions. And then also, Todd, I say that because Todd, you go to a lot of conventions that I go to, so you'll have a double chance. But also, we're going to be doing the auctions throughout the year. So no worries, buddy. No worries. Your chance will be here.
Scott Newton Jr. says, I'm in the same financially rickety boat too, Todd. You're not alone.
Right.
Todd wants Jeff extermination, or have those already been used for firewood?
Those were firewood, Todd. No, I did not burn them. My wife will not let me burn them. My mom will not let me burn them.
I would say if Todd wants to buy them eventually, sell them to Todd. Get some money from him. Chris Mitchell says it's close, but I think MJ, I ought to read that one. Michael Palmer says, hello, everyone.
Hello, Michael.
Scott Newton Jr. says, I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing.
Wait, isn't that a song? I don't think they're talking about this Mary Jane, if that is a song.
I don't believe it's a song, but I'm not for sure. Addie L says, hi, guys. Hi,
Hello.
Addie.
Hello, Addie. How are
Missy
you?
Lauren says, Cardad.
Let me see. Caradad, Jeff Smith.
Caradad Smith, Jeff is doing a Mary Jane mashup tonight. I know people in your fam is a big Spider-Man fan.
Oh, okay. Okay. Caradad Smith. I don't know who that is, but I'd love to meet him.
I didn't want to say that name wrong. Todd Irwin says, Scott Newton Jr., it's not so much the financial aspect as much as I've been seriously struggling with staying with my current employer over the last month after their true colors were revealed, but I can't quit till I find another full-time design job. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Todd.
True colors. Todd, you feel like breaking that down and giving me a little bit of details. I would love to listen to that story.
Well, and if you don't want to share it here, just DM him.
Yes, that is where I was going.
Yeah.
Definitely do not share here if you don't want to. It's fine. But I'm here for you, buddy.
Ava Palmer says hello from Mama Ava.
Hello, Mama Ava. How are you?
Or Eva.
Is it? Yeah, it's Eva.
Eva. Yeah. Ryan Ambrose says, Doctor says I need a Bacadime.
Bacadime. I feel like that's a joke.
I don't know what that is.
I feel like that's a joke. A Bacadime.
Sunny Patel says nice. Andy Poole says hardcore.
Yep.
Misty Lawrence says car dad if he joins us, and our husbands are opening a new comic book store and are already planning to a con for 2024. Oh, very cool.
Oh, they run their wait. What? They run their own. If she joins us and her husband are opening a new comic book store and are already planning a con for 2024, dude. If you're talking about and more ed weirdos putting on cons and running stores, hook them up. Hook them up with us. We love supporting our ed weirdos. Heck, I didn't put it on the list because I figured it was already kind of everybody knew. But screw it. I'll go ahead and say it now in case you guys didn't know. An ed weirdo named Nick Johnston is putting on Arkansas Heroes and Villains Con. He's doing it, you guys. This is a huge undertaking, but he's putting on a con. It's the 23rd of January, not July, 21st or 23rd. I can't remember which one. 2023. It's probably July 21st, 2023.
January.
January. I keep saying July because it is July now. I mean January. So that's how we're going to start off our year, and I could not be more excited. He's bringing me and Steve and Leidick and a bunch of other people coming down. I'm so excited, but most excited.
And I think we're going to make it into a little family trip.
We're going to try.
I'm going to be
and
me
most
and
excited
hopefully
about
JJ
it is that
too.
it's an ed weirdo that's doing it. That is what just gets me so freaking pumped about it. So, Misty, if you have another ed weirdo that's putting on a con or has their own retail shop, let me know. Maybe we can come out and do a signing or something. I would love to. I don't know where they're at, but I would love to.
Probably in Carolina.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Roger says, holy crap, these pencils look phenomenal.
Well, thank you so much, bro.
Scott Fortier says, hi all. Hi, Scott.
Scott, what's going on, brother man? How you doing? How you been?
Chris Mitchell says, they're okay, I guess.
Oh.
Scott Fortier says, you need to come to Terrificon in Connecticut. Very heavy on artists.
Terrificon. Okay, send me what am I trying to say? Send me the info. I will look into it to see what the dates are, see all that jazz.
Chris Mitchell says they'll say hi to you in about 20-30 minutes, Scott. Edwards wouldn't stop. Kim is way behind. Yes, I am, but it's okay. We're getting caught up. Right. Jeff had a lot of exciting announcements to make. So, Sarcam Stances says
Circum. It's like
Circum. Sorry. What up, Beckerman? Tina Sorrentino says hi, Kim and Jeff. Hi, Tina.
What up?
Chris Mitchell said, thank you. Andy Poole says, I have to get myself into bed. It's late. Shame I'll miss the finished inks, but I know they'll be great. Good night, Jeff and Kim. Take care, guys. Night, Andy.
Good night, Andy. Get some great rest, bro. Great rest. Thank you for swinging by.
Amy Youngberg says, you guys can be Youngbergs. It's a solid name. We have another concert in 3 weeks in Denver. Wow.
Okay, now don't mess with me here, Amy. I'll be there. You think I'm joking? I mean, depending on who it is that's playing, I mean, I'll be there.
Yeah, who's the concert?
Yeah, who's playing?
Circumstances says at Andy Poole Station Homie. Chris Mitchell says, hi, Van Gogh admirer. May Park says, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening, May.
Hello, May. How are you?
Dan says, hey, guys, hope everyone is doing well. What was Jeff's big announcement? Kim is here, so Jeff has to behave tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, yeah. The big announcement was that anybody who didn't get it on the email list, I'm letting them know that we are doing the original art auction July 23rd, and I just ran through what some of the projects are that I did art for that we will be selling original art from, and giving everybody a little bit of a heads up, a little warning, a little, hey, here's your lead up time. Get ready.
Missy says, OA art sale, Dan. And Dan says, oh, cool. Thanks, Misty. Yep. Missy says, I'm over here humming True Colors song in my head. Misty says they are in the town where we live so we can put it together when you come visit.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Dan says Terrificon is the same weekend as Fountain City, Raleigh, and Tampa this year. Oh, okay, yeah. So we won't be able to come this year
But we can
because
look
Jeff will
into it.
be at
Yeah, I'll be
Fountain,
at Fountain.
Steve will be at Raleigh,
Yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
Well, we
next
can
year.
look at it.
Seems to
Terrificon
be a
next
lot
year.
of cons are stacking up
Yeah.
week
Well,
after, you know, like
there's only
week.
52 weeks in
Yeah.
here. There's only, only so many options.
Sam Hefner says, Jeff, the people Misty are talking about were so nice. I asked them about hosting you as an artist, and they seemed down with it.
Nice. I'm down. I'm super duper
How did we
duper
get
down.
a fly in our house? What the
Well,
heck?
it's summertime, baby.
It's just like randomly.
It's
I think he
summer.
was like hanging out somewhere, and then he's like,
He's like, hey guys, what are you drawing? What are you
yeah,
doing?
let's do this now.
Yeah.
Todd says, Jeff,
So-
I tell you the story of the work issue, but it's a bit too long to write down.
Okay.
Let's just say, long story short,
Yeah.
there have been massive number of people either quitting
Ooh.
or taking early retirement in the last 4 or so weeks.
Ow.
Yeah, it's never a good thing.
Yeah. 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 Ouch.
If I was of retirement age, I think I would retire if something was going down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Todd.
Yeah, dude. That not good.
Shane Adams says hello, everyone. Hey, Shane.
What up, Shane? How you doing, bro?
Todd Irwin says, Dan Pertush, is it better than Horrible Con? Misty Lawrence says, yes. Sam, Carrie and I talked about that earlier today, and yes, she is interested in guesting Jeff, depending on how things are going into it. Understand. I mean, this is if they're just doing their first show. I mean, I don't know how much money they'll have and stuff like that to guest people out. So makes sense.
Makes sense. You gotta learn other people's lessons. You see other shows, they get too big too fast. You learn from their experiences so that you don't fall into the same pitfalls. Get it. Totally get it.
Sam Hefner says Hef left in love and they're not even done setting up. What? I don't know if I'm understanding that, Sam.
Let me see.
Hef left in love.
Oh, so Hef left in love and they're not even done setting up. Oh yeah, I have no idea. What you saying, girl?
By the way, Sam and David, thank you so much for that adorable Bluey. Oh my goodness. That thing is adorable.
Yes.
And I have it in his room right now, but I really honestly don't know where to put it because, he's getting to an age where he's actually really
he's really grabbing,
starting to move and a lot more. He's not crawling yet, but he's log rolling everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid I don't want him to
bust it,
break it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to come up with an idea of where to put it in his room, so his little fingers don't
grab
break
it and then barrel roll with it.
Right. Yes. But thank you. It's adorable.
Yes.
Oh, she's talking about their new store. Oh, they're setting up. Okay. I understand.
What was it?
Amy Youngberg says the concert is Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett.
My God.
It was a Christmas gift to Terry Jeffries in 2019. In August is a trip to Vegas to see Usher, which is a gift from me to me. Oh, there you go.
All I need to know is
I will let Jeff go to that one if he wants. I have to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of like Def Leppard and Poison and stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan.
Get out of here.
But I didn't grow up listening to a lot of that, so. But hey, I can appreciate. You like it?
I guess you can.
I can.
Hold on. Who was it that was going to Usher?
Amy Youngberg.
Amy, I have one question for you.
I like Usher. I go to Usher.
At 7:00 on the dot. Where is Usher? all I gotta ask.
Shane Adams says, been a few months. What's the Venomized mashup today? It is Mary Jane. Venomized Mary Jane mashed with a Punisher.
Well, yes. So
like a symbiote Mary Jane.
In the alternate reality version of Mary Jane, she gets the spider powers, and then she also gets the symbiote, and her superhero name is Spinneret. So it's Spinneret symbiote Mary Jane. It was really the only thing that was requested was just do like a Punisher Mary Jane. I'm like, well, I mean, I could do that, but I've already drawn her in her red and white Spinneret costume, and it's Punisher, so he's a little bit of a darker, more intense, serious, deadly character. And then I was doing some research and found out she, like I said, she got the symbiote costume. Like, oh, that the decision has been made. The decision has been made. It's not going to be any version other than symbiote Spinneret. So, yep.
Cliff Jones says, I'm putting on a con in Cincinnati. It's kind of small and will be held in my back porch. And if you agree to come, you'll be the only artist there.
Ooh.
But I can promise it will be all you can eat, and you already have at least one commission lined up. No.
See, now that's how you get my big butt out.
I like that.
Food is a huge plus. Exclusivity in terms of Artist Alley, huge plus. But really, it's just it's Cliff. It's Cliff. That's all. I'm there.
Michael Palmer says, my son and ex-wife went to that concert a couple weeks ago in Virginia, but right before Motley Crue came out, the show got rained out. Ooh.
Oh, come on, Mother Nature.
I have a story. I went, okay, so back in the day, I think I was in high school. Yeah, high school. I used to go to a lot of concerts, and big fan of Marilyn Manson. I still like Marilyn Manson. I like Marilyn Manson.
She does.
And so they had a radio station where it was at 98.9 The Rock, and they would do a lot of concerts, promotional. They would sponsor concerts and put concerts on and stuff like that. And it was always called Rockfest.
Mm-hmm.
And they always had it at I-70 Speedway, which was in this little teeny little town and this little teeny little raceway. I mean,
come on, that's iconic, Kim.
It was iconic.
Don't you diminish I-70 Speedway.
It's not a speedway as in like
it's not
the Indy or anything like. No,
okay,
it's a teeny little like drag racing place. But anywho. They had a rock fest there that year, and the headliner was Marilyn Manson, and saw all the bands leading up. I don't even remember who was there. I think STP was there.
That's it. No big deal. Just don't take pilots.
I went to a couple of concerts there, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But
she's a pit bunny.
Marilyn Manson was starting up, got into like one or two songs into the concert, and people were rushing. They were pushing the barrier, in closer and closer and closer to the stage.
Yeah.
And, the security guards were trying to, push him back. Marilyn Manson had to stop the concert and tell people to get back.
You guys can imagine the language he used.
They didn't. He canceled the concert.
Yeah.
Because people wouldn't get back.
Well, I mean, you got to remember something here. Musicians are a lot of times held accountable for people who get hurt at their show. I mean, Randy Blythe, he was held in a foreign country, if I remember the story correctly. So he's the lead singer of Lamb of God. He was held in a foreign country, if I remember correctly, because they were trying to say that like somebody who got hurt at his show, he's responsible for because it was his show. And specifically to Marilyn Manson, I mean, this guy, look at his life, look at the stuff he had to go through legal crap he had to go through. I guarantee you he wasn't in any he was not interested at all in being like, oh well, here, let me just softball pitch this next opportunity for people who don't like me to litigate. I wouldn't doubt he shut it down. You gotta listen, man. I mean, no matter how much you may like the bands on stage, if they say stop doing what you're doing, stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they canceled the concert. He canceled the concert. And I mean, there was about to be probably riots. I mean, I got out of there really quick. I don't even remember who I was with at the concert, but we got out of there pretty quick.
Somebody was running shoes.
Yeah, but I was disappointed because I only got to hear like 2 songs, and we didn't get a refund. I mean, there was no refund.
And that's what really sucks, because you got people like you who, no problem. We're gonna stop rushing the stage. Okay, we'll stop rushing the stage because we want to hear the rest of the concert. You guys are the ones that followed instructions, and you lost because others couldn't.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It
but
did.
You can't blame the guy on stage. Not when people will come after him legally. If some craziness happens, you can't blame him.
Yeah.
People gotta listen, man. You gotta listen.
Yep, it sucked. Let's see. Hef says, "I'm glad you liked it. Yes, it was cute. Loved it. Shane Adams says, "Whoa, baby."
Yeah.
You talking about us? You didn't do? Did you know we had a baby?
We got
9 months ago.
We got a 9-month-old at home, buddy.
Speaking of everyone, I know. People may not want to hear an update about him, but I'm sorry. I love him. He had his 9-month checkup Friday, yesterday. Our son is...
Hold on, give him a little bit of perspective. As a 9-month-old,
9 months,
he is supposed to weigh 18 pounds and be 28 inches, 29 inches long. He is 25 inches.
No, 27.
27 inches. So he's short by an inch and a half, 2 inches.
And he's 25
and a half pounds. So he's a bowling ball. He's as tall as he is wide. He is enormous. We were told he is in the 99th percentile when it comes to his weight. And if you all are like me and you still, at the age of 40, I'm almost 40, still have to struggle with figuring out what percentile means, it means if you're in the 99th percentile, that means you're basically in the top one, you're in 1% of the odd man out. And so that means that he's huge compared to the average baby of the same age. As a matter of fact, his friend at daycare is this little girl that's only 2 months younger than him, and she does weigh like 17, 18 pounds. You pick her up and you'll throw her through the roof because you're so used to lifting with your legs to pick up this boy who's like 2 bowling balls and dead weight. Doesn't even help. He's dead weight. So yes, sorry, I don't mean to hijack the story, but big boy. He's a big boy.
99 percentile for weight. 2 percentile for height.
So he's big and he is super short.
Yeah, he's taking after me on the shorts.
He's taking the best of both of our traits. My enormous bulk and Kimberly's aversion to heights.
Right. But he's doing great. Eating solids like a champ. I think we'll be starting finger foods
very soon. Yes.
Yeah, he's doing really, really good. His pediatrician is not worried about him at all.
No, she's like, I think she joked, said she's more worried that we're gonna hurt our backs.
Oh, that's already
that's already happened.
That's already happened.
Yeah, that's done. That done.
Yeah,
that done been done.
Yeah.
Long time ago. I literally am Kimberly will tell you, I'm walking around today. I was like, I threw my back out. All I did was reach for something. I'm that old. I've reached that elderly state.
And this is a funny thing. So the reason we were a little behind is I had asked Jeff to do me a favor. Unfortunately, I asked him right before the show. So I apologize, everyone. But our son is starting to
log roll.
And his crib was up, the mattress is up high on the crib because when he was first born, I mean, he didn't need to be low.
His crib has 3 settings: high, middle,
yeah.
low.
So I had asked Jeff to lower it one because after this he's going to bed, so we needed to kind of get the bed situated. Didn't have to. We could have done it yesterday or maybe tomorrow. But anywho, long story short, we got it lowered. And I don't know where I was going with that.
You think you're talking about how big he is, or you said he started log rolling?
Yeah. We lowered it.
The mom brain's kicking in.
Yeah. Oh, I know where I was going with it. Sorry, right. I got it now.
We got it back. We brought it back.
I'm short. I'm only 5 foot.
Oh, there it is.
So when I put him in his crib now, I have to get up on my tiptoes over the edge of the crib and lay him down. We lowered it to the middle now. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're done.
I'm gonna
done.
Drop him into the crib. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't want to get on a step stool. I mean, that doesn't sound safe.
That's super unsafe. Yeah.
I don't know what the heck I'm going to do because I'm the one that typically puts him to bed for his first sleep. First portion of and sleep. If he wakes up, then Jeff helps to put him back to sleep. But
I put rear naked choke.
Right. I typically put him to bed his first go around, and I don't know what we're gonna do.
Gonna have to get creative.
Yeah.
Plenty of short, stubby ladies have done it in the history of humankind. We can figure this out. I'm
gonna have to almost flip over I'm gonna have to flip myself over the side and then try and flip myself back up.
I can't wait to see the deft maneuvering.
That's gonna be interesting.
Gonna have to implement here.
Amy Youngberg says, "Oh no, what a bummer." No, I will listen to the music. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Of Motley Crue and all that.
Yeah, stuff, no.
I'll listen to it.
Amy, she's a hater. I'm still waiting to hear Where's Usher. Come on.
I'm sorry. Dan says Cruising the Streets, and Amy Youngberg says in his drop top Cruising the Streets.
Amy's a real fan. In his drop top Cruising the Streets. That's right. Oh yeah.
Michael Palmer says they'll still go to see everyone else play. Shane Adams says King in Black series, she gets the Carnage symbiote.
King in Black series, she gets the what? I haven't read the King in Black series. I've been busy. That's cool as all get out.
Amy Youngbar says, Kim, I get that about Poison and the others. Those bands are definitely Terry's picks. I also didn't listen to them growing up. Yeah. I feel like a lot of music just depends on what you grew up listening to.
Yep.
I grew up with a lot of 50s and 60s.
ABBA.
Rock, classic rock.
Yep.
A lot of Allman Brothers, CCR, Doobie Brothers, so I really like that kind of music. I also really like 80s music, but it's more like Flock of Seagulls and
she's really
Thompson
loving
Twins
that Kate Bush song from
I do. I like that Kate.
Everybody
Kate Bush
loves
song.
that song.
Yeah.
Kimberly really she'll get all teary-eyed and stuff.
I did.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the newest season, I cried. I cried when that song was playing. I cried.
It's a rough
moment. But then I actually grew up in the 90s, and so I listened to a lot of 90s music. Yep. So when you said, Gin Blossoms and Toe the Red Sprocket, I was like, yes, I love that music. Right. So, yeah.
Whereas I grew up on Boston, Van Halen, Southern rock,
Boston. I grew up in Boston.
Yeah, 38 Special.
Yeah.
Skynyrd, and then somehow transitioned into gangster rap, and then found an absolute unbridled passion for metal music. And we are quite the eclectic bunch, you and I, when it comes to music.
Yes.
Love classic music, love classical music, love...
Our son likes Harry Belafonte.
Loves Harry Belafonte.
We put Harry Belafonte on our Google.
Boogies that butt.
He likes it.
Which I'm just like,
Ah.
yes, little man, you know the tunes.
Yeah.
It's instinctive.
Tina says, Kim, I won't be commenting much tonight. Not feeling well. Bad side effects from radiation. I'm just going to listen to your soothing voice read the comments. No worries, Tina. I hope you feel better.
Yes, hopefully.
I can't even imagine how you are feeling.
Don't even know.
Just rest and relax.
We're just happy you're here, dude.
Hear my sultry voice. My sultry Minnie Mouse voice.
She's just like, hey, everybody, welcome to... No, what is it? Oh, the NPR, their series. What is it?
All Things Considered?
All Things Considered. I can't do the Minnie Mouse voice, but imagine.
Michael Palmer says, Woodstock 99 got pretty crazy, too. Shane Adams says, nope. He did not know we had a baby. Well, we did.
We got a little boy. It's not your fault, Shane. To be completely fair, we really didn't talk about it much online. We're kind of keeping him to a minimum on the old interwebs, bro. So it's not your fault. It's ours. But yes.
He says his grandson just turned a year old 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Big time. Congrats.
We can't believe how fast he's grown. I can't believe he's already 9 months.
I know, right?
A year and 3 months.
Style.
Oh my gosh. Scott Newton Jr. says, I hope you feel better soon, Tina. Yes. Chris Mitchell says, sounds like a future O lineman. A future O lineman. Yes.
You don't even know what that means, do you, Kim? O lineman?
Yeah. Offensive
lineman.
Yeah.
I like how you put an emphasis on the O. She's like, offensive. O lineman. I love it.
Scott Newton Jr. says, my little girl
he's probably going to be an O lineman. Yeah.
Turned 1 a couple days ago. Wow, I can't believe she's already 1.
Oh, boy.
And she's still in 6 to 9 month clothes.
Oh, wow.
We make tiny babies over here. Our son is in 12 to 18 month clothes.
We make giants.
Yeah.
This is the land of Derby giants.
He can fit in 12 months. Barely. And he's comfortable in 18 months.
Yeah, he barely squeezes his chunky thighs.
Yeah.
Into
he's got
12.
Big old legs.
Big old legs on him.
But teeny little feet.
Teeny little hands, teeny little feet. He's got teeny little ears. Big old cheeks, big blue eyes, and thick thighs. That's what he's got.
Roger says, I love that he doesn't even help comment when being picked up. No, he doesn't.
No, you would think
he's so heavy.
You think he'd do the reach out thing, and he's just like, pick me up.
He is.
Just pick me up.
He sticks his belly out.
He sticks his belly out, and he's like, this is all I got. This is it.
He doesn't wrap his arms, around you or
he doesn't help out
anything
at all.
Like that.
He's 2 bowling balls a dead weight, and he's just like, pick me up. Come on, pick me up.
And we live in a split level, and our daycare is in like a basement.
Their business is in their basement.
Him and I have to walk a lot of stairs together.
Yeah. He does not help.
Andre says, so Kim, are you doing back exercises to strengthen it so you can keep picking up JJ? I need
JJ
to.
is the back
He is my back exercise. Yeah.
He's a monster kid.
Yeah. And like I try to put him on my hip, but his legs don't, because he's so chunk, his legs don't really like spread out a lot.
No, they are spread out. That's the problem. They're so big that at fully horizontal, he still has like squeeze ability.
Let's just say he doesn't like monkey onto the side of me at all. So I'm just like, there is times where I get downstairs because I take him to daycare in the morning. I get downstairs, I'm getting ready to put him in the car. I have to open the car door to put him in, and I keep him a lot on my left side, and like my left arm will just start shaking because he's so heavy.
He is an absolute moose.
Oh my gosh. May Park says, I hope you feel better soon, Tina. Yes. Andre says, build a platform. Michael Palmer says, a sliding board into the crib could be fun.
Oh gosh. What are you guys doing?
Sam Hefner said, would a step stool help with the crib? Sounds like something I'd have to do. So mom or dads out there, what if you knew someone or had someone who was short and had a child, what would they do? Like, do they use a step stool? I mean, like, I would feel worried that I would fall.
I think what you're imagining as a step stool is what we have here at the house, which is
so it's a little
all of this wide.
Yeah.
And yes,
we might need like
but if we could get you
a
like a
wooden.
Apple box,
Yeah.
something that is
It's
a
sturdy.
platform, and we can slide it under, and then you just pull it out.
I may have to do that. I don't know.
We might have to do that.
We'll have to look into something because
But
I'm
think
too
what
short.
you're thinking of is something that would require you to basically slam your feet together in a non-athletic position.
Yeah.
And then just hope and a prayer.
Yeah. I don't know. Tina says, thank you, May. Shane Adams says Spider Gwen won. Facebook user says, hello,
she won
everyone.
or the number one?
No, number one. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late tonight. What's the mash?
Who's that?
I don't know yet. Facebook
The mashup Facebook user is
Martin Lee.
Martin Lee, what's up, brother man? How you doing? Hey, I made an announcement, Martin, that you might be interested in. Did you hear it? Were you on the email list, Martin?
Martin, did you get the email about the original art sale?
We're auction.
Auction.
We're doing an art auction, Martin. Art auction. But yes, that is the mashup. Again, I gotta say, I love the name Spinneret, because a spinneret is what an actual spider uses to spin web. I think that the fact that they named her that,
yeah,
love it. It's a cool little idea.
Andre says Stranger Things plays a lot of great 90s music.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
Right?
One last Peyton go.
Let me see.
One last Peyton go.
Peyton Parrish? Because that guy's a musician. Peyton Manning? Football? What Peyton?
I don't know. Amy Youngberg says 90s is my stuff. We're seeing Pearl Jam later in the year.
Nice.
I didn't even know they were still touring.
I didn't either, which is why I'm I'm a little upset.
And then rounding out the concerts for the year with another Terry pick, The Who. Oh. I actually really like The Who.
I'm not that big into The Who, but it's all good.
I like The Who. Nice. Andre says one last episode to go.
Yeah, I watched
Jeff watched the
first episode of Volume 2 last night.
I haven't seen it.
She has not, so no
but he did tell
please.
Me about like the first one being an hour and then like the second one being like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. They're monsters. So, they're monsters.
I watched this part 1 of season 4.
Yes, you haven't watched
seen
that. So there's 2 episodes in part 2.
I haven't seen part 2 yet.
Volume 1, Volume 2,
yeah,
whatever the specific words they're using.
But
it's 7.
Volume
and then 2.
1 was amazing.
Yeah. She's
Michael Palmer, Mary Jane, Punisher, and Venomized. Yep.
Thank you.
Shane Adams says, "Well, congratulations. Thank you."
Thank you, Shane.
Marcus Turner says, "Love this." May Park says, "You're welcome." Chris Mitchell says, "Just get a wheelbarrow, Kim."
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
Yes, we will.
Especially for feedings.
Oh man. James Dunn says, "What the heck is this?"
James.
It is Mary Jane Punisher Venomized.
So it's Mary Jane, and I went with the alternate version of her as Spinneret when she got the Venom suit. That mixed with Punisher. Don't want to do a plain Mary Jane.
Yeah, Chris Mitchell says, "Get a 2 to 4 step set of stairs."
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea because stairs would have width to them that would make you feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get something.
Yep.
Missy says get an aerobic step. Oh yeah.
No, we have those.
We have one.
We have a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Aerobic steppers. We can easily
that's
put
a good idea,
Misty. Especially
we have
Mitchell,
one in our garage that isn't being used.
Yeah, Mitchell,
we're not using it.
It was a good idea, but we literally have the stackable plastic Reebok step stools.
Yeah.
Step stools. Platforms.
Our gym was getting new equipment and they were selling their old equipment and we lucked out and we were able to buy, but we don't use it. So you use the aerobic step.
Oh yeah.
Well then should we you don't want me to?
No, use it. This is way more important than what.
That's a good idea, Misty. That's a good idea, Misty. Dang.
It was a good
We
idea
have
too,
one
Mitchell.
too. Yes.
But we actually this is something we have, and it
Yeah,
would
we
cost
don't have
us
to
more
buy.
money.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to go out and buy it.
Yeah.
Dan says, Kim, before you know it, JJ will be in a toddler bed.
Right?
Yeah. And we're starting this whole weaning him off of a sleep sack too. Like keeping him in a sleep sack, but weaning it as far as unzipping his arms.
Yeah, a little freedom.
We tried that today at both of his naps. He only napped for like an hour.
He's learning that he's a side liar.
And
I don't think
he seems to
want to
lie on his
because
side.
we had for the longest time and we still use it.
We still have it.
Night,
it's like an apparatus.
It's a belt that's Velcroed up through the crotch and around on each side. And basically what it does is it keeps him from rolling over.
It keeps him from rolling.
Because we don't want, we don't want
we didn't want him to suffocate because he's a big kid.
Big boy.
He still hadn't learned how to like roll over yet
very efficiently, and now that
he wanted to be in his crib. He didn't want to be in the bassinet anymore, so I found some on Amazon, a way to keep him in his crib but keep him on his back, so he didn't no SIDS or anything like that. Right. So he's been using that, but as he's gotten bigger, I feel like he wants that freedom to move now.
Well, he does. We watched him on the monitor,
and he always wants to kind of lay on his side.
He's a side liar like his dad.
But it also really kind of wakes him up too.
It does, and that's because he's so used to being tied down.
Yeah. So
and going nowhere, and now that because he's not really controlling his body. He's sleep moving, and then like anytime you do something in your sleep that wakes you up, he wakes up. So we're trying to find a way in which he can still be a side liar, but I really just think like he's just got to
keep him to sleep. But
he's just got to learn how to.
It's just what we've done with everything else.
Yeah,
is just on the weekends when we know he might be up a lot, we give it a shot. We try it.
We definitely don't do it during the week.
We don't do it during the week.
No.
That way he can start getting used to it. We can start getting used to it.
If it goes bad, doesn't have to pay for it.
And I don't have to pay for it the next day at work. He doesn't have to pay for it the next day at work.
Weekends are for really trying to push the new skill sets.
So like today, we didn't put him in a sleep sack at all. We didn't put him in the little harness thing at all. Yep. And he slept for about an hour.
He's just got, he's got to get used to it. He's never done this before. So I'm seeing the fact that he even slept completely free for an hour at all as a success.
But he does it at daycare.
He does it at daycare.
He does it at daycare. Daycare doesn't put him in a sleep sack. Daycare doesn't have a thing that kind of holds him down a bit. Yeah. So but again, he doesn't sleep very well at daycare.
He doesn't sleep very well. So we're reinforcing what they're trying to do, what we're trying to do. We just gotta be positive.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it. He's a smart guy, and he loves his sleep. So.
And he knows that at night he's to sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep. So it might during the day he doesn't take long sleep, so it might be a day thing. So.
Well, he's got so much going on. He's got all of his friends. He's got the daycare providers themselves. He's got, the schedule of the parents coming and picking up the babies, and he looks and sees them, and he's like, more people. It's a lot at the daycare. It's a lot of stimulation, and so I wouldn't want to sleep if I was a brand new baby. I mean, that's fun stuff.
Yeah. Robert Sterling says Punisher Mary Jane.
Thank you, Robert. Love you,
Misty Lauren says sorry, been playing, haven't been modding. Andre, tonight is your chance.
Andre, get it.
Michael Palmer says they have to make something for folks with dwarfism. He said, I'm not joking. Maybe check websites gear for short people for childcare stuff.
No, we knew you weren't joking.
That's a good idea because I follow a gentleman on
the tubes of
YouTube.
Yep.
And he was born into a family of, I want to get it right. What did he say? The term they like to, is it? I don't want to say it wrong.
It's the guy that I think you're talking about.
Yeah, Pete.
Huh?
Pete.
Okay, then that's not the guy I'm thinking of. You watch a lot of YouTube families.
Well, I want to.
I'm just saying. I was gonna say if it's the guy that I'm thinking of, you really like him. But this might be a new cat.
Well, I don't want to get the wrong word. Like he said, they like to be called. They do like to be called. I believe it is midget, but I don't want to get the wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say it wrong, but I
Well, say it wrong, like pronounce it wrong, or just use the wrong
like
word at all.
use the wrong word. Like use the terminology wrong.
Well, as far as I know,
I think he said that they are referred to as.
I think, if I understand it correctly, I think little people is the most commonly used phrase, but
And I don't think they. I think
but
they don't like that.
But dwarfism is a medical condition that is, I guess, specific, and so from what I understand, most people afflicted with dwarfism like to be called dwarves, not little people. And then you have people who do like to be called midget. It's confusing.
I don't know. I just don't want to say it wrong. I'll have to read back. But he was born a regular sized person, and his mom, dad, brother, and sister, they were born with dwarfism. I'm just gonna say dwarfism. So yes, I'm sure they have to have something out there.
So wait, he likes to be called midget?
No.
No.
I wanted, when I said his mom and dad and sister and brother, I wanted to get their terminology right.
Oh, so the terminology was not for him. It was for the family.
Not for him. It was for the family. I wanted to get the terminology right.
Here it is. I'm trying to paint this mental image of a little person.
No, he's like 6 feet tall.
And then you're like, yeah, he was born, in full size, and I'm like, what?
No. I wanted to get the terminology right. I don't know if I got it right or not, but I'm going to look into it.
Here's the most safe description I've heard and I use for little people. Fun size. Come on, right? She's like, I don't know about all that.
Moving on.
Come
Chris Mitchell says, don't worry about it,
James.
Gold, you won't win anyways. Shane Adams says, Opps, OPPS, Gwynam versus Carnage series for the King in Black.
I think you probably meant oops.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Facebook user.
I would have known either way. I haven't read the King in Black series yet.
Martin Lee says, yes, I received your email and it looks like I have to subscribe to StreamYards again. Yes, Martin Lee, please. And you did. Thank you. Just updated StreamYards. Can you both see my name now? Yes, thank you. Andre says, I've seen The Who. Great concert. Oh, nice. I bet. Roger says, oh my God. Picturing baby JJ as you all pick him up like that is hilarious.
He does. He just like gut first, and then everything just kind of goes sliding off. And you better get him because he's just waiting for you to get him.
Poor baby. We had him at the pediatrician's office, and Dad was holding him. And he just randomly did this thing where he flipped his head back, and Jeff wasn't expecting it. And all of a sudden,
I was holding it.
Well, yeah,
but so much torsion on himself when he was already Jabba the Hudded himself back, and then he pops his lower back by his belt line.
It scared him.
And it scared him. He started crying, and I felt it pop.
I thought maybe he got hurt.
I was like, "Oh my God, does the baby joints pop?"
But the pediatrician
was like, "It happens all the time." She's like, "I'm gonna go get my back adjusted now." It's like, "No, you are an adult. Does it happen for the babies?" And it's okay. She's like, she has 3 kids of her own, and this is her job. She's like, "He's fine. He's fine." It just
I was just like, "Oh my."
Yeah, his little back popped.
But actually, some people do take their babies to chiropractors.
A lot of people do. So, no, I know, but it wasn't.
We were not expecting.
Planned. It wasn't expected.
It scared him.
He just kind of was gooey back, butter cake, just laying it back here, and then he had one of those involuntary like muscle kicks where he throws that giant 47.5 centimeter cannonball for a head, throws it back just a little too far, and it pops. And I was like, oh God, no, my baby's back shouldn't pop. And the pediatrician's like,
Andre says, get a engine hoist.
oh, you saying my boy needs a crane to be picked up?
Chris Mitchell says, just get a trampoline and bounce him into the crib. Oh, he
Right?
would love that.
Just
He
sport
wouldn't go to
shots.
sleep. He would
Oh,
he would love that.
He's gonna be a trampoline kid. I was a trampoline kid. I don't know about Kim.
He loves being bounced.
He loves being bounced. I horsey ride him on my knee all the time. He is definitely a bounce house kind of kid.
Chad Park says, me too, like 15 years ago.
Bounce house kid? Or little person?
I don't know.
I don't know. What bring us back around there, Chad. Round the horn. What are you talking about, bud?
Michael Palmer says, people of shorter stature.
People of shorter stature. There you go.
Chad Park says, looking good, Jeff, and I'm still here, just working on a building block remote control car, and it's a 12,000 PCs, and I'm on page 100 of 160. 1,200 PCs.
Building block remote control car. I don't know. I mean, I know what a remote control car is, but I don't know what a specific building block remote control car is, and I don't know what 1,200 PCs means. I know what page 100 of 160 is, and that's a lot of reading for a manual.
Yeah.
Good on you, bro. That's the kind of, focus.
Pieces.
Oh, pieces.
1,200 pieces, and I'm on page. I see.
Gotcha.
Chris Mitchell says, JJ was just giving himself a backanotomy.
He really, really, really was, but I guess he was better than he's better at it than he anticipated, because it got done, and it got done good, and he was just like, oh my.
It scared the crap out of him.
Scared him, scared everybody.
Yeah.
We were not expecting him to just get all Keebler elves and snap, crackle, pop. And we were like, what? Because you could hear it. And I, having being the one that held him, and I hold him around his waistline, it moved my, you can feel it. You can hear it and you can feel it. And I was just like, oh my gosh.
He did get a shot.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. He cried for like
2 seconds. Just as long as it took for me to
get in there and pick him up.
Engine hoist him up off the table.
And he was fine.
Yeah.
He's
handling them a lot better now.
The daycare provider said he was like crazy. The shot must have made him crazy and amped him up, because he was the husband of the daycare provider said he sounded like a cicada. He came out and he said, did the cicadas come back?
Right. Has it been that?
Because I think in August the cicadas migrate, and they
if anybody doesn't out
come
there
to the Midwest
know what a cicada is,
look it up.
Look it up.
They're annoying, and they're huge and ugly and blah.
Kimberly loves it when you take one and you hold it in your hands and then you surprise her with it.
Nope.
Did you tell her it's like a grasshopper?
Nope.
And then she doesn't trust me anymore.
No. They look like big old horse flies, but they look like huge.
Grasshoppers. They don't look like.
They look like a mixture of a horsefly and a grasshopper. And then they make this like constant
if you can imagine
sound.
If you can imagine the nature's version of the Silent Hill horn,
yeah,
that's cicadas. It's got that same ominous feel. It echoes for miles. You will never forget it.
Here we go. Let's see if I can get a clip of it.
Cicada sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. 27. Oh, that's so ugly looking.
Come here. Let me see. Can you see one? Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Crikey.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a cicada sound.
Like a high-pitched siren.
Yep.
And they're ugly.
They're like gnarly looking. They're like gnarly looking grasshoppers.
And they fly around and
they're locusts is what they are, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they locusts?
I don't know.
I think they're locusts.
Blah.
Kimberly loves them.
Mm-mm.
They're right up there with bats. Kimberly
Shane
loves
Adams
locusts
says
and bats.
Lego RC car, 1,200 pieces.
Oh, Lego.
Ah,
That might be a nickname for Lego building blocks.
maybe.
Ah.
Raleigh Cruspero said, I'm here just to put my name in the roulette, lol.
Got you.
Chad Park says it's a Lego remote control car made
with
out
you.
of knockoff Legos.
I'm with you now. I got you. Okay.
Jason Chin said, I got served cicada on a business trip once. Blah.
Served?
Served.
Oh, gosh. Like, Kimberly and I, when it comes to food, we're willing to try most things once. When we were in California, we'd go to sushi places and there would be like living baby octopuses on a dish. Yeah, we're going to say no. We're going to say no to stuff like that. Go ahead and kill it first, maybe. Then we'll think about it. Octopus, squid. That's just, that's okay. But if it's alive, that's a bit rough, bud. That's a bit rough.
Just imagine one of those flying into your hair.
Well, since I don't have as much hair as you, it's not a big deal for me. But
Can't do it.
Bugs in general, I wanna try to keep an open mind, but at the same time, I may have to be that guy that's considered rude to his host and turns that one down. I just might.
Missy says, Kim, did Jeff finally give you your print I sent up?
Oh,
Nope.
crap. No.
Sure did not.
Crap. Guys, it has been a week. It's not.
When I get it, I'm going to take it to the office and put it in my
right
cubicle.
there. It's right there. If you want to, you can go grab that metal Chiefs thing. It's in the backside of that.
Oh. Yeah. Missy goes, that's a nope.
Yep, that's we're leaning heavy on the old nopey.
Todd Irwin says cicadas are pretty loud at scout camp. Almost all you hear at night. Yes.
Dude, it is deafening. When the horde comes, and that's exactly what they are, a friggin' horde. You can see them like a cloud of like moving through the it's
You got a little gnat.
Yes, he's a little buddy here who wants to hang out, and now he's dead. You guys don't understand.
We have this really cool I can't remember. The brand name is it starts with a V.
No, Zevo?
Zevo. Thank you.
Welcome.
This cool Zevo bug killer, but you just plug it into your wall and it's like one of those blue lights, and then it has this sticky.
You guys think I'm kidding when I say Kimberly
kind of
likes
things to it?
stuff?
I do. This thing is awesome. And it's upstairs, but maybe we have to put one down here.
Well, it's upstairs.
So it's upstairs.
Killing everything upstairs. This guy.
It is. And it works.
Oh, yeah.
I have already had to change out I already had to do a refill.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah. So if you get those pesky gnats in your kitchen or something like that in the summer,
all of them.
It works. Zevo and the spray. There's a ant.
You get an aerosol spray.
Spider roach spray.
Yeah.
We use it for spiders. But it's supposed to be really, really safe for dogs and people and animals in general. Yeah. So that's why we've gotten it. So yeah, it's really, really nice. Let's see. Chris Mitchell says, play that for JJ. He'll sleep so soundly and not be terrified or have any nightmares.
Not at all. While we're
he actually sleeps with the white noise machine.
Yeah, he does.
So it kind of.
It's got that
rhythm to it. He might. Jason Chen says he took a bite, couldn't do a second one. Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Right? Like I'm again.
I wouldn't do that.
We are very open to trying new foods. Like your five senses are how you experience your reality. So why would you ever turn it down? Right? That's kind of my like I want to see as many things as I can. I want to hear as many sounds as I can. I want to taste as many things as I can. I want to touch everything. Kimberly will tell you I do. Every elevator, it's an absolute struggle for me not to hit every button. Like, this is how you experience your reality. But yeah, bugs on the menu. That is an experience in this reality I don't necessarily long for. We'll put it that way. I've heard people describe, oh, it's crunchy and it's delicious. And I'm like, sweet, you enjoy for the both of us.
Let's see. Missy said, nope. That's a nope. LOL. Ha ha ha.
On what?
The art.
The art.
Giving me the art, the print.
Oh, well, no.
Actually, Chris Mitchell, I know you're trying to give Jeff the biz on this comment, but he actually did start watching The Boys.
I did.
He is not on season 3 that I'm aware of.
I'm not. I'm on episode 5. Dude, when Obi-Wan dropped, everything stopped. When Stranger Things dropped, everything stopped.
So he has started watching it.
I have started watching
But
The
Chris
Boys.
said, all I'm going to say about Live Octopuses is watch season 3 of The Boys.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Missy says, so Jeff got to ask, which was your favorite meal down in NC?
Oh, gosh. That one's going to be really tough. And it's mostly because everything was really, really, really good. So I'm going to say the hotel breakfast. No. So we started off Tupelo Honey with these lovely, lovely monster, super flaky buttermilk biscuits. But they were called biscuits for a cause, and the portion that you pay for the biscuits goes to helping Tupelo employees who are going through some hard times, help them be able to pay their bills and get into homes and all that stuff. So that's the cause when you saw biscuits for a cause. And that was enough for me to give them a shot. I've heard, Misty was saying that the restaurant is really tasty and it's Southern style food. And so I was like, I'm going to try all of it. But then you get a description of that particular backstory to that particular menu item. And I was just like, oh, yes, I'm going to need that. And then they show up and they're the size of a freaking fist and they are delicious.
Yeah, you failed to mention that to me.
Well, I didn't want to rub it in. But they were absolutely terrific biscuits.
It's okay. We had Haas's 2 nights in a row.
Anywho, what I actually am going to say might surprise those who were on the trip with me. And here's why. One of the dinners we had was Southern food. One of them was not. It was a type of food that you can get basically anywhere. I liked both kind of equally, but I don't know. Whenever I go to whenever I go to Miami, I don't want to have food that I can have anywhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, you want to go have the stuff that the locals get. So I'll go get street tacos, fish tacos. I'll go get empanadas. I'll go get the local, specifically local stuff. Now, with the 2 dinners that we had, they both were locally specific restaurants. But one was, like I said, Southern style food, and one was not. It was barbecue. The barbecue was really, really good. But I don't know, man. I had chicken and waffles. I had those biscuits. Like, it doesn't get a whole lot more. So,
that sounds good. We should do that for dinner one night.
What?
Chicken and waffles.
I will never say no to chicken and waffles. So I'm actually going to go in a very, very close contest. Splitting hairs, I'm going to go with Tupelo Honey just because If I were going to go to LA, I'd want to get duck fat fries and burritos and stuff that's local to there. Um, they might have some banging good barbecue, but I want something that's local to there. And we got that in Tupelo Honey, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good. But when we got there, we got the local Southern style food, and then it was Tupelo Honey, and theirs was really good. I sat there just like, oh man, this is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah. So I say by the thinnest of margins, Tupelo Honey took it. Nothing against the barbecue joint that we went to, but yeah. You gotta get that southern comfort, that comfy food,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You go down there, Virginia, Carolinas, you go get biscuits and gravy. You go get the local cuisine and hope it's good. And in that case, so good.
Yeah. Scott 40 says now you can eat him since he's dead.
Wait, who? What?
That little gnat.
Oh, ew. Ew.
Todd Irwin says, oddly enough, I use a white noise machine with forest sounds that have crickets and cicadas. I guess I'm used to the sounds having camped out so much. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You're out there all the time. It makes total sense. And let's be clear, I sleep like the dead when it's thundering, when the cicadas come through. Like, I'm right there with you.
I'm actually used to a white noise machine myself now because when he was first born, he was in the bedroom back with me, and we had the white noise going. And so for 6 months of his life, and the bassinet's right there, so 6 months of his life,
and yours,
less than that, 4 or 5 months of his life, because he's been in the crib for a little while. But
he was big on the crib.
I had the white noise going. So now it's like part of my routine. He has a white noise machine in his room. I have a white noise machine in our room. And it has a red light because red light promotes melatonin.
Sorry, that's not the red light you're talking about.
So we both
say you don't have to turn on.
We do have to turn on the red light.
We do.
So yeah, now we sleep. We all now sleep with
some sort of sound,
white noise and a red light.
Yep.
So just got used to it. And a fan. We have to make sure we have a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Andre Lemo says, my brother had his wedding reception in Chinatown and they served jellyfish.
I've got a jellyfish story. It's sushi, but I've had it very very faint on the taste.
Yeah, I've had when they fry up squid, calamari. I've had calamari, but
not living, not alive.
Jellyfish. No.
Like they tried to have me eat. I was like, oh, go ahead and kill that little guy, please.
Roger says, I'll join in with you, Chris, but all I'm going to say is season 3 of The Boys, right? So I guess season 3 is.
I'm hearing you guys. I really am. I just, like I said, when Stranger Things dropped, I was just like, yep. And that was right when I had started really having caught up with stuff, and the boy was having, this was before his 9-month regression, and so he was starting to sleep better, and I was like, oh, we got a little bit of time here. Although I can't watch him with Kim because she's already in bed early, I can still watch it. And so I was getting some progress made on that one. But then Stranger Things shows up, and I'm like,
We're actually watching shows without each other now. So.
Yeah, but we'll get together and we'll talk about them.
Yeah. So. We watched Obi-Wan together, except for the last episode. But we watched that.
So we are done with
together.
Obi-Wan.
We are done with Obi-Wan. Right now, for some reason, I'm watching Ghost Adventures.
You're so weird.
I don't know. I just have it kind of on in the background, and
she doesn't want to go to a haunted house with me. She's terrified of ghosts, and yet she's like, let's watch the show all about, the idea that ghosts can come and find you.
I like watching it. I don't like being in the interactive stuff with it. Mm-mm. James Marr says, very cool mashup.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Chad Park says, Andre, I've seen at least 25 jellyfish washed up on the beach the other day when we went for a walk down there. Wow.
Yeah, just don't touch them.
Yes.
Tentacles, especially. I think the
Yes.
bells you can touch.
Marlin and Dory tell you that in Finding Nemo.
Yep.
Bounce on the tops.
Bounce on the bells. Bounce on the top. Yep.
Roger says, almost didn't think there was more levels, but apparently I didn't think that through beforehand. LOL.
Levels of what?
Oh, like levels of the boys.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Chris Mitchell says season 3 is killing it.
Nice.
So many WTF moments in a show that is full of WTF moments.
Yeah, I gotta say, as somebody who did not read the comics,
he's already told me of the
was
first
sitting there,
episode of
the
WTF.
First episode, I was just like, what in the actual F is happening here?
Like there's certain things, so I like to watch my shows, but I have them on in my headphones at work.
Do
and
not
so I just
watch the boys.
I have them on. I have them on. I have it on, you know, just to listen to in the background. I can't put on the boys. I can't put on Bridgerton.
No.
Holy moly.
No. Poor Betty Ann.
There was I watched not Scumbag.
Fleabag?
No, not Fleabag. The family.
Shameless.
Shameless. I watched Shameless, and any kind of scene that came up, I had to quickly fast forward. You know, I'm sitting here fast forwarding it.
All that she's watching
because I don't want someone to like walk behind me and be like.
And if you guys are wondering if she works in like a cubicle setting, yes, she does, and she still risks it for the biscuit. No,
not anymore.
Right.
No, I did that several years ago. I don't do that anymore. I don't want to risk it. And so now I'm watching Ghost Adventures.
Which that makes sense. That part of your plan makes sense. Oh, well, you can't really get in trouble for that.
No.
But the part that confuses me is like you are the biggest scaredy puss when it comes to ghosts, and that's what you choose.
I do freak myself out still. Like the other night, I was sitting there rocking JJ in the dark going, oh God, I'm going to see a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm going to see a ghost. Oh God, I'm going to see a ghost. There's going to be a spirit that comes by. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Orb.
An orb. Yeah.
And I'm just like, why?
But we have not had any sort of like issues in our home. So
with what?
Spirits or anything like that.
That you know of.
Great. Yeah. You need to shush.
But look, if you want to get into Ghost Adventures, this house is a good one.
No, it's not.
All right, sure.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Sam says that fight scene in Obi-Wan was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
There was a lot to that show that I thought was awesome.
Yes, it was a good show. We really liked it a lot. Crispy Simmons says, "What's up, brother? Sorry I'm late. Been out shopping, spoiling with my little guy. I came in at the white noise part, and I'm right there with you. My son is 2, and he still needs the white noise. Yep. So
good to have you here, Crispy. You're never late. You're always on time because you bring the party. Glad that you're out enjoying some time with the little one. And yeah, I actually expect JJ to use white noise machines forever. Because here's the thing. When I was a kid, I was raised in that generation where you would take your kids on a ride in a car to get them to go to sleep. I still, as a almost 40-year-old man, whenever we go on road trips, I can't be the first driver. Half an hour in, the hum of that car, any car, I'm done. Because that's how I was trained when I was a kid. That's what they did. That's what my parents did. Thunderstorms. I cannot stay awake during a thunderstorm. So I think that this stuff, if it works for you as a baby, I mean, I got every reason to think it's going to work for you forever. And if it's white noise, It's white noise. And then we found out with him, white noise works. So I actually think he might be much like your kid, Crispy, and just, keep being a white noise kind of kid.
Yes.
I don't see any reason why he wouldn't, is my point.
Crispy Simmons says, I have to fight to stay awake while it's playing. LOL.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You just
and then you rock them and then on that.
And
so it's like, I'm
like,
gonna fall
now
asleep.
can I get more comfortable here? Like, bro, I got this nice rocker that's warm and this
Yeah.
all the time. You're just like,
Ooh.
yep, there we go. Starting to fade.
Missy says, we just watched 1408. Yes, finally. And holy crap,
you
it was a
just
trip.
watched 1408. Have you seen that movie, Kim?
Yeah, John Cusack?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
That is so.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, John Cusack, 1408, and then Identity. Oh, my gosh. I know everybody was probably, not like me, late to the party. On the John Cusack can act very well.
Oh, I love John Cusack.
I saw those two films like pretty close in succession, and I was just like, this John Cusack's got a chance.
Yeah, that's really
got
good.
a chance to do something in Hollywood. Like I was so.
I got his autograph.
Oh, of course you did.
One of the shows, one of Planets.
Yeah, when he was
several years
walking
ago.
around being all skulking and not wanting to interact with humans.
Yeah,
he was so like that. I didn't like, but I can separate the artist from the art.
Yeah,
I can be like, oh well, I think he is to a degree. To a degree, there's a lot of people in Hollywood that I'm just like, yeah, probably wouldn't want to catch a game with you. I wouldn't want to get a beer with you. But like, for the most part, John Cusack at the time, this was before all those allegations. Well, I guess they weren't allegations. I guess they were real. Whatever. This was before all that came out. So I was just like, he's a little weird. He doesn't want to interact with humanity. Whatever. I get it. We're at a con. He may not have had great experiences. And then Kimberly goes and sees him and is like, oh, well, cool. But man, going back to the movies, I saw those two really close to one another. And I was just like, this dude's got a shot to do something in Hollywood.
Yeah. Crispy Simmons says, hello, Kim. Hi, Crispy Simmons. Crispy says, Obi-Wan was disappointing. IMO. Jeff.
In his opinion. That's
oh.
Well, I can't see. That's the crushing part about doing live streams this close to the end of a show. I can't sit here and say the things that I want to say, which is for Mitchell. All right, what was disappointing? I would love to hear it. I can't do that because it's spoiler central.
Yeah, so, you do that in a private DM.
Yeah,
but and he knows who Obi-Wan is, Chris. You silly. Chris. Crispy Simmons says, "Who's the mashup today?" It is
Mary Jane in her alternate. I can't remember the exact Earth number, but I think it's Earth 16618. She gets the spider powers and she takes the name Spinneret, and then she gets the Venom suit. So it's the symbiote Spinneret, so Mary Jane, and Punisher.
Yep. Thank you, Shane. Christopher says Umbrella Academy is one you could watch at work and not get fired.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Okay.
But that is another one where I haven't read the comic either, so Shane, I have an understanding about the premise of the show, but I haven't watched.
Shane Adams says, LMFAO, gotta sell the house now, Jeff. Right. Yeah, now I'm moving. Chris Mitchell says, so many dead bunny ghosts haunting the Edwards house.
Right.
Misty says, when we were buying a house, one of the questions was, did anyone die in this house? I turned down a really nice, cool house with a huge garage because someone had passed away in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never asked that.
We didn't ask.
Michael Palmer says, that house definitely has ghost of dead bunnies.
Dead bunnies and others.
Jeffrey?
Listen, you're not here seeing curtains move when you're outside with May, all right? There's nobody in the house. In rooms that couldn't possibly have wind because the vents are closed. Yeah. Yeah.
The back door.
No, the back door isn't opening and shutting.
No, the back door curtains. That's where curtains are. That we can see.
Who? Oh, Kimberly. You think you could only see the glass sliding door at the back from the backyard?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be wrong.
Okay. Fun. Speaking of bunnies, we found another burrow.
They're called
Warrens. But we think they're okay.
Yeah, our lawn.
But
guy
we
came
have
out.
someone else mow our lawn now. I don't mow the lawn anymore.
She doesn't mow the lawn now. It was a traumatic thing.
But I think they're okay. They were down pretty deep, so yeah. I think they're okay.
This rabbit.
I'm hoping that they were pinkies or something like that, so they're small.
This rabbit mama got him deep down,
real deep.
Deep
yeah,
down, so they should be fine.
Crispy Simmons says my son only fell asleep with a car ride for the first year, man. So we've spent many of hours driving around with white noise. Now that's a tough one to make it through. LOL.
Yeah, dude, because it works on you as an adult.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, it'll get you. It'll get you sleepy.
Missy says I told Rick he needs to see Identity.
Oh my gosh! Right? Have you seen Identity, Kim?
I need to give me a refresher. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, you're looking it up. Okay.
I've seen a lot of his movies, but I don't.
You are a bigger John Cusack fan than me. You have seen a lot of his stuff. This one, I think, kind of flew under a lot of people's radar, though. It's like a horror setting in a hotel.
Get to images.
Of course, I just said 1408 spot line too. So.
Come on. I want images of the movie, not. I have not seen it. No.
Well, John Cusack may not be everybody's cup of tea, but since he is acting-wise, your cup of tea, I would highly recommend you watch that movie.
See it. I saw a recent movie with him. My mom loves it. I thought it was okay. It was like the end of the world kind of thing, like a post-apocalyptic movie.
Really?
Oh. I'm trying to think what it was called. It's a really long movie too, like really long. Let's see, what was it called? What was it? Huh. I thought it was like just recently.
Nope.
I am not finding it. I'm not finding it. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
Like, I think it was like earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff like that. And they had to go into this underground or like the special base or something.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I can't find it on his filmology.
Was
it 2012? Was it 2012? That's what I was thinking. Maybe it was. The Hef. Maybe that was it. 2012.
The movie's name is 2012?
Yeah. I just couldn't remember. What it was called.
Apparently 2012.
Yes, it was 2012.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you to Hef. Yes, 2012. I think that was like one of the last movies I saw.
Of his?
Yeah. Let's see. Crispy Simmons says he snaps awake instantly if the white noise shuts off. Oh, I bet.
All right.
Crispy Simmons says the lady that owned the house I bought passed away in the master bedroom.
Great.
Haven't seen anything in person yet, but I have come home to trinkets and decorations being moved around. Ooh. Michael Palmer says, "Run, baby bunnies, run! As soon as those feet get to lucky keychain size. It's lights out.
Lights out is right.
Missy Lauren says it was twisted. Okay, I might have to watch it.
What?
Probably Identity.
Identity, yeah. Identity will get you. We'll put it that way.
Crispy Simmons says her nightgown was still hanging on the back of the bedroom door after I moved in.
Oh.
It took me a couple weeks to build up the courage to throw it out. I folded it up nicely before throwing it away. LOL.
No. You kill it with fire, Crispy.
Crispy says I made a verbal deal with her. She could move anything she wants as long as she doesn't knock any of the Spawn stuff off the shelves. LOL.
Well, I like where you set a few boundaries. We all need little boundaries, little respect, and I like where you put it. I do.
Missy says they were 8 years off. LOL. Should have been 2020.
Right.
The Hef says Woody Harrelson as the crazy radio guy on the Winnebago. Yes. Michael Palmer says, have either of you seen the movie Being John Malkovich?
I have not.
I think I've seen it a long time ago.
Of course, I'm not very impressed by John Malkovich.
Oh, I like John Malkovich.
He's okay. He's
Yeah.
very meh about old John.
So
He always talks with his mouth, extremely animated and excellent elocution.
I like John Malkovich.
And it sometimes puts me off of his performance.
So, everyone, since we are caught up on comments, I'm going to read through Jeff's social medias real quick because it's almost 7:30, and our son goes to bed about this time. So I'm going to go ahead and read through those social medias. You can follow Jeff on his Facebook profile page at Jeffrey Edwards or his professional Facebook page at Jeffrey Edwards Illustration. You can also go to the official Ed Weirdos fan page and follow him there. You can check out his Instagram at Jeffrey Edwards Illustration. Don't forget to hit the follow button. And you can see posts of art that he's done that you've never seen before anywhere else. So he'll post it there, Twitter, and Facebook. You can follow him at Twitter at capital JE 658. Please retweet. I'm going to say retweet and share. Please. Also his YouTube channel.
Yes.
Just Jeffrey Edwards Illustration. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And then you'll also be notified when he does the Ed Weirdos Oasis on Wednesdays if you subscribe to his page.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see what else.
From downtown.
And then he has his own personal website.
I do.
And that is www.jeffreyedwardsillustration.com.
It is.
Join the mailing list.
Please do.
And then he will send just every so often, just any kind of important updates. He sent an update when JJ was born, when we got pregnant with him, and we were sharing that. His original art sale, he announced that just on Monday. And then the next announcement will probably be when he opens up his commissions, I would think.
Oh, I don't know why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I suppose it depends on if another project comes along that happens before I open up my commission list, but then it'll be that project and then my commission list. Yeah.
But everywhere on social media, you can find him, Jeffrey Edwards Illustration.
Boom.
Or Jeffrey Edwards. And
just
JEFFREY.
Yes, REY. Illustration.
Shane Adams says 3 total in my house, not all at the same time.
3 total ghosts?
Sounds like it.
Wow. That's a hot spot right there.
Which means there will never be another post from Michael Palmer.
Right.
You'd be surprised. I think he's getting closer and closer to commissions. So
yeah, no, I'm very, very close to commissions. So since this is done, I'll run through the schedule of what my projects are looking like right now. So
people that died in the house. 3 total, but not all at the same time. Oh, shame.
Groovy. So coming up this week.
Sorry, real quick. Todd Irwin, yes, I'm on season 2 of Only Murderers in the Building. Yes.
Is that the Steve Martin?
Martin Short.
Martin Short?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Very good. And yes, I've watched up until the last episode. I think the new one is supposed to hit next week, and so I can't watch it yet. But yes. Yep.
Okay. And so what was I gonna say? Oh, so this week I'm gonna be working on the pencils for Death Rage number 5. I was hired on to do 6 covers. We're getting cracking on the 5th. We're gonna be doing the pencils. What
Sorry. I didn't realize I was gonna do that. Sorry.
And then and then I will be basically trying to knock out as many colors on the mashups as I possibly can. And then that'll be my week. And then the week after that, the work week of the 11th through the 15th will be more mashups, lots and lots of mashups. And then hopefully I'll get approvals or revisions or whatever for Death Rage number 5 from Merck. And then get that all hammered out and then ink the 5th cover. So I'm hoping to have the 5th cover for Death Rage done and ready to rock. And that'll be next week. Then after that, the work week of the 18th through the 22nd, I'm going to be doing the layouts for Death Rage number 6. We're rounding the horn, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am very excited about it, if you were wondering. And then it will be working on the next major project after the original art sale, because that week will be leading up to the art auction on the 23rd. And I'm not gonna tell you guys what the next project on the docket is. I will just say it's going to involve me doing a lot of prep work. So that week we'll be doing the layouts for Death Rage 6 and preparing for this next big different illustration project. And then the work week of the 25th through the 29th, I am going to be finishing up, hopefully, all of the orders that are going out. Hopefully there's a bunch for the original art, getting them out the dough. And then that week I will either be working on my pre-con commissions for Fountain City, if I get any, or if I don't, I'm going to be working on the pencils for Death Rage number 6. My goal for Death Rage number 6, I was offered by Merck magazine to do Death Rage, but also to do covers for other books of theirs. And since everything is due at the same time in terms of the turning them in for Lunar and everything, if I were going to do a second book's cover, I would just be doing Death Rage like pencils, moving straight into the other book's cover pencils. So if the schedule holds and I can squeeze in time to do 2 covers at once, basically, that is what I will be getting started on the work week of the 25th through the 29th. Mouse. If not, it'll only be because I'll have pre-con commissions for Fountain City. Either way, I'll have a busy week that week. And then the weekend of the 30th through the 31st of July is Fountain City Comic-Con, baby. That'll be the weekend directly after the art auction. So it'll be art auction, and then you guys won't hear from us on that Saturday. August will kick off with me getting back from Fountain City, doing all the business side of stuff, making sure all my taxes are paid, yada, yada, yada. We have a lovely dental appointment on the 3rd. Looking forward to that, like a swift kick in the face, which you guys might be wondering why I am telling you that. There have been times where my dental hygienist has gone a little too archaeologist on digging these bones out, so to speak. And it makes for a day where I just don't get anything done because I'm in pain. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Then we'll be either finishing up the Death Rage pencils or getting started, depending on how that week before, if I got pre-con commissions, it pushes the pencils back. And then that will mean that on the 5th, we'll see if I'm working on more Death Rage pencils or if I can get them done. I really don't know if I'm going to get a pre-show commission list. The weekend of the 8th through the 10th is going to be either finishing up pencils for Death Rage and the other book, or getting the inks done for Death Rage and the other book. That'll be the whole work week. Because like I said, I'll be doing 2 covers at once. Now, the 15th through the 19th is kind of up in the air for August, because as you guys know, I have to prioritize published work. I have been in discussion with Merc Magazine about doing more than just 6 covers. The first contract was for 6 covers, but I'm having a blast working with them, and they seem to like working with me. So they've already floated out the potential that they might ask me to if I want to extend the contract. If they do, I will say yes and get started on the layouts for the week of the 15th through the 19th of August. I'll be working on the layouts, and then my plan is, you guys, is to get started on making sure. Hopefully by that point, I'll have made sure that all of the mashups are colored and gone out the door to you guys. All of the original art is gone and out the door to you guys. And then by mid-August, my goal is to then be jumping on all those commissions. Mid-August, so August 17th, get started on commissions. And then the 22nd through the 26th, that work week, if I have a cover 7 for Death Rage to work on, I'll be penciling it. If I can do another book, I'll be doing the pencils for that. So that'll be my whole work week. The 29th through September 2nd will be inking again if I have a number 7 cover to work on. We'll be inking the number 7 cover and inking the other book as well. And then the week of the 5th through the slow down. The 5th through the 9th of September will be more commissions, and we're going to be just making sure we get the commissions done at that point. So I will be working. I will have a slow transition into doing the commissions mid August to the beginning of September. If things with Merc Magazine end at issue number 6, and they don't extend, then all that'll get moved up. If not, then that's a good soft transition into those stacks that you guys have seen over my shoulder a couple times. Oh, the other way back there, of commissions from the cons. I want to get those done. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, because I'm hoping to, while I'm working on those commissions, actually have that next big project for Jeffrey Edwards Illustration out there, and you guys hopefully should know about it by then as well. So I'll be double dipping commissions and that big project. So it's a lot. We're gonna have a very, 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 very busy year. I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. You look like you're waiting on something there, baby. You waiting on something?
Just you let me know when we do the wheel.
Oh, I got you. Hold on. There was
yeah, Todd said Missy Lauren's second episode came out this last week. Yeah, yes. June 29th is when the second season of Only Murders in the Building came out.
Nice.
I'm looking for Death Rage number 3, but I can't find Jeff's cover. There's a bunch, but I'm not seeing his.
Well, my covers have been turned into incentives. So you might have to know the specific covers, and honestly, I haven't seen the third one colored, so it may not be getting promoted right yet, because it might not be finished colored.
There you go.
I haven't seen it. It might be. I don't know. I do know that Merc has had an insane basically a month of just insanity with commission or cons and stuff. They've been traveling like crazy. So I would say just stick around, be patient, because they're trying. They're trying to get caught up. Cons are a no joke, man. To go to a con, it shuts everything down for like a week, and that's me. That's not a whole cadre of people. If you have a whole bunch of people in all their lives, that's even longer. That it's you got to play catch up. So
Todd says I'm also watching The Old Man on Hulu with Jeff Bridges, and that's really good too. It looks
nice.
good. Todd, Jeff, are you doing Miss Meow?
Miss Meow is so right now. If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, so you have from Merc Magazine, you have Death Rage, Born of Blood, and then Miss Meow, and I think there's another one out there. I can't remember. So Miss Meow is like is a character that's she's sort of like a super spy ninja kind of cybernetic outfit. It's very very cool. Very yeah very very cool looking suit. I'd have to read up on the book to know about like her backstory and her powers and everything. Born of Blood, they pitched that to me as the story of the wife of King Leonidas and her crazy adventures, her life, her battles, all that stuff. So, Todd, if I will say this, the other book that I will be working on, if I have time and I can get it done, would definitely be a female main character.
Right, Amber
They're
says,
all female main characters other than Death Rage.
Looks amazing, Jeff. Michael Bull says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Michael,
Thank you so much, Ryan. And hello, Michael. How are you,
And
bro?
Tina says, this is really awesome piece, Jeff.
Man, I should show you guys up close so you guys can see it. There you go. She's looking crazy.
Crazy cool.
Crazy insane or insane crazy? I don't know.
Who wants this bad boy?
Who wants bad lady, bad girl?
Bad girl.
All right. Let us share the names. Shaful. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you would be so kind as to give me a hot and fresh. Thank you, Samantha. After let's
like,
do
I'm
this.
ready. I want this movie.
Bam. That was fast. Who is that? Jake Sutliff.
Jeff, I found a lot of the incentives for number 3, but not yours. There's like, I think 5 I've tracked down. I'm about to just ask Murphy if they'll be available on the web store or to let me know what version to help. That's probably going to be your best
probably
way.
the best bet. Yeah.
Ryan and Bruce, good luck, everyone. Congrats, Jake. Have you started the timer?
Yes.
Okay.
Jake, you got 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes. Come on, get in the air. While we wait for Jake to show up, I want to talk to you guys about some people that I met at Heroes Con. I got business cards, by the way. And I've got them stacked in such a way as to not give away too much information because I figured that, if they want you to know, they'll let you know. Transportational cycling here. His name was Steve. I got the chance to talk with him about martial arts. He was big into the martial arts, and we talked about that a lot. He was a big fan of the Sagi of Jimbo cover. Bought that. I have not checked out the site yet, but I just wanted to point out, Steve, Hardy Braze, thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us at Heroes. It was awesome to meet you. Thank you for the support. Love you, buddy. Hope you get to feeling better. And I had a blast. Hopefully we'll see you next year. Met Rick Leonardi. Wanted to get a commission of Spider-Man 2099 from him, and he was too busy. Good. Cheap Joe's art stuff. Any of the artists out there in the Ed Weirdos?
Jake, hey.
Jake, what's up, brother man?
Congratulations.
You are all of 20 seconds. You showed up with no time left, bro. I'm so glad you're here. Cheap Joe's art stuff. If you want cheap art supplies, these are your guys. And Dan's Dream, Dan Frazier Comic Art Collection. He's a man that has just an absolute plethora of original art, and it's like Simonson, Linsner, Ramita Senior and Junior, just anybody that you can think of. He's real big on promoting artists and art. Just loved meeting these guys. So thank you guys, every one of you guys that was there at Heroes. Getting to meet all of you guys and more. There were others. It made my weekend. So check them out. Dan's Dream, Rick Leonardi, Cheap Joe's art stuff, and transmutational cycling. Check them out, you guys. Send them some of that Ed Weirdo's love. Promise you'll like them. Promise you will.
Jake, congratulations. I know you won before, but go ahead and send us a DM, please. Yes. I know you're dealing with your kiddos right now, but as soon as you can, we know how it is dealing with kids.
We do.
As soon as you can, please send Jeff a DM with your address, your email address, and if you want this colored and or graded.
Yes. And since it's been a while since your name has come up on the wheel. So here's what we're doing. If you want Steve to color, if you want it colored at all, and you want Steve to color, it's 50.
Yeah, that was 50.
50. If you want it colored by me, it's 60. If you want it graded, Dan's rate is 75. I will, I'm never gonna BS you guys. I will say this. You can see a spine tick there and a spine tick here. If that doesn't matter to you and you still want to get it graded, rock and roll, brother. If you don't, I understand. It's expensive and you want to make sure you're going to get a good grade. But if you're going to go with Dan, $75. Now, if I am the only one that's going to touch this book and then send it to you, so you want it either colored by me or you want it as is, I ask for $12 shipping payment because stuff's getting expensive. If you're going to have Steve color it and then get it graded, or if you're just going to get it graded, basically, if I'm not sending it to you, Dan will cover the shipping, so you don't have to worry about it, brother. So in that DM, let me know what you're looking for, what you're wanting. We will get this knocked out. If you want it to be put in the pile of mashups that I'm going to color, I can tell you, I will have a freaking blast coloring this. But again, you know how we do over here. No pressure, no nothing. You just slap me with
just let us know.
Just slap me with a message and let me know, bro. Let me know.
Congrats, Jake.
Yes.
And the streak goes on. The streak goes on from Andre.
No.
Chris Mitchell says time's up. Tina says congrats, Jake. Michael Palmer says he's out mowing the bunnies. Ryan Amber says congrats, Jake. Jake Sutliff says sorry, guys, tending to the kiddos.
No worries.
Keela says congrats. Dehef says, we had fun meeting you too, Jeff Works.
I love meeting the Hefs. Oh my freaking gosh. You got to meet them, babe.
Yes.
You got
Jake Sutliff says there was bunnies in the yard last night. They aren't here now. So Jeff's colors is a must for me. And then James says get it graded fine cheese.
Fine cheese. I love that.
Okay, I will
Jake,
note that,
you,
Jake, and then just let us know in the DM about the grading.
Hit us with the DM.
Your info.
Yeah, because we're literally my mom's back is still wrecked from the chairs at Heroes Con.
So we need to get up there.
And we got to get up there and relieve her of baby duty ASAP. So hit us with a DM and we'll get that information.
And he's a big boy, so I'm sure her back is.
There's no getting over the fact that he's just like 25 pounds of that.
Love y'all, Misty. Love you too. Good night, guys. Night, Misty.
Good night, Misty. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Mitchell says, are you sure you want Jeff Edwards to color in? It took him forever to color. It only took me that long because it was your piece. This will get colored quickly, Mitchell.
Right. Within no time.
No time flat. Bandit. Oh, yeah. You kidding me, bro? You kidding me? You think, listen, I don't just talk a big game about how much we love Bluey. What was 6-month photos?
Yeah.
So the theme of JJ's 6-month photos was Bluey. I have this. It says Dad and it's Bandit. Kimberly has a chili. It says Mum. And then
he had like a
he
bingo.
he had like a bingo bluey outfit,
outfit.
and then we also got him the plushies where you squeeze their belly and they had like four or five lines of dialogue
Like
in
for real
life. Yeah. And those were in the pictures with him. Dude, we freaking love Bluey. Like
we watch it every day.
Seriously.
Literally every day.
We literally do watch it every single
Every
day.
day.
Something else I want to tell you guys about. So Maury Hollowell is the colorist for Star Wars Adventures, the cover we did. And just he's done a lot of stuff with us. He's got our newest one, the Bloodshot Unleashed cover that's coming out. He colored it. I got to hang out with Maury at Heroes Con. He told me about something that is kind of fun. Him and a couple of his other colorist buddies, they'll do like weekly Zoom meetings where they'll get together and they'll just work on stuff. And I tossed out the idea to Maury. I was like, why don't we do that on my channel? Why don't we all just do some like just jamming out some art and hanging out? So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Like I said, we're trying to get some big fun stuff going on. You know, really trying. The thing about it is when I stopped working for other companies and I got back to working for Jeffrey Edwards Illustration, I can do whatever I want. And Maury is an absolute legend and a talent that is just, yeah. So we'll see if he and his buddies are down. If not, that's okay. We'll come up with other fun stuff to do. But I got a chance to hang out with Maury. Thank you, Maury, for spending time with us at the show. So much fun. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that howling in the background was JJ. So we are getting we're getting the signals. We're getting the bat signal that we should get upstairs. So
we will tell Mama Edwards, hey.
We will.
Thank you, Jake. Worth the wait. Yes.
Thank
James
you, brother.
yeah,
appreciate
but
it.
That siphon color was amazing.
Thank you.
Todd Irwin, night, everyone.
Night, Todd.
Night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
James Dunn, LOL. The theme for the adult friend's birthday party was blue as well. It was funny. I think everything should be
Everything should be blue.
Yeah.
Everything should be blue. Mitchell says, go away already. All right.
We will.
We will. Okay. We love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I hope you guys have enough time to do everything you want as far as the original art. Thank you guys for even being interested in it. We're going to be back on Wednesday for some more games. We'll be doing Wednesday, Saturday combination shows for several weeks, pretty much up until the weekend of the July 30th, and then I won't be able to do a Mash-terpiece theater because I'll be out of town. So we'll be hanging out for a while, you guys. I can't wait to show you guys what we got going on. Yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for the amazing Heroes Con, getting to meet the Ed Weirdos who came out. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I can go to the show, and that's great. But if you guys come the other half and we actually get to, wrap arms and hang out, it makes it so much better. And then to run into people I've never met before, like Marcus, that's what the cons are to me. Meeting people, talking their ears off. And you guys, I cannot tell you how much fun I had. So thank you guys. We love you guys. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Good night, James. Good night, Chris. We love you, brothers. James says, I'll check out the second OA show. Appreciate it, James. Love you, buddy. Tina says, good night, everyone. Good night, Tina. Get to feeling better. Love you, dude. Yep. James says, just let me know. We will be busy third weekend of July. No worries. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be every other month or quarterly, so 4 times a year. But we will definitely, again, you're on the email list. You'll get the notifications before anybody else. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here. We love you guys. Thank you guys. We'll see you on Wednesday for the Mash-terpiece Theater. That's 8:30, not at Weirdos Oasis. That's 8:30 Central Standard Time. And then if you guys don't come to that and you guys only come for the Saturday shows, we'll be back here next week, 4 o'clock Central Standard, just like we were this week. And we're going to have a great time doing more. What am I going to call spinneret punisher? Pun spinneret?
Sure.
Spin a punisher? Spinneret Punisher.
Spin-a-pun.
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 The same spin-a-pun. That sounds like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
A spin-a-pun time, the same spin-a-pun channel. All right. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We love you guys, and we will see you next Saturday. All right.
Bye.
Send us that DM.
He did.
Jake. Okay.
did.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, you guys. We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Wait. Click. Bye.